Welcome to HOOT 3 Semifinals 2. We have our 4 players today who made it here. Let's introduce them. Player 1,
Hello, I'm Aaron, and my pronouns are they, them.
Player 2,
I will revolt.
Player 3,
Hello, I'm Nadav. See him.
and Player 4.
G'day, name's Extortionator.
All right. Our draft today, we got cats, crows, bats, birds, and otters. Player 1 picked mountain map, and Player 2 picked the S&D deck. 4C, feel free to take it away for the draft. And don't forget to flip your cards over before you pick your faction.
Yeah, good call.
All right. See if 4C is ready immediately. Might be.
So I think I'm going to pick the Airy.
Okay, starting with birds. I assume this will be fine for charismatic, but there's a chance that cats aren't in and
I will pick
crows aren't nice. We'll see what happens.
In clearing 4.
I assume that Marin picked mountain in the hopes of it being convenient for someone like cats or crows. After all, something like Rabbit Town can help a lot. I got some cool stats to show too in the meantime. So in terms of
I am.
I'll
Oh, boy.
take charismatic.
yeah, charismatic. In terms of how people have
So you get
played
that.
so far.
Yep.
Extortionator
Very happy about that.
Extortionator came from winners.
Oh, that's my setup done.
2-1.
I'm going to go back, as some may have put it.
Okay, not of trying to win twice in a row with bats. 2 of these players win it with bats. Both Marin and Will Revolt coming from the losers round 2. Extortionator and Marin made it into the winners matches with their 2-1 records. Extortionator happened to, be the one of 3 early winners round matches. Marin going the long way, losing twice as rats first. And Will Revolt, no.
Clearing number 3. And also Hello Wiley.
Well, being nice to charismatic. Not on them if they're starting this early. That's a bit of a risk.
Donating some bats to God of War.
Yeah. Also not
Nice.
getting started is nice.
Be nice early. Could have at least put them. Well, I guess there's no actual mouse nearby. So not an option to just put them in mouse and then get hit, go to mouse ult. But yeah, two bats winners. Not a whole lot of overlap between the draft and what people have played. Marin does have a cats win. No one's even played crows or otters.
Second is right here, right?
Yep.
Right.
Lurville only with one alliance wins, which is kind of interesting. Going cats. So I'm gonna leave otters and crows to C1. See how they set up.
Can I drop them one by one?
Yeah, hold alt when you press right click and you're holding them.
Ah, okay, got it.
Yeah, a bit of a 3-button combo there.
Well, missing
Cats with a
where.
good reputation on Mountain.
I think we also played their loaded for standard setup. So
Ah, okay.
we still
You'll need
Got
3
it.
more probably.
Yeah, 3 more. Right. How am I gonna do this?
Now I have to really question the bats on the roost with cats in the game. I think cats were pretty likely here, but not sure why bats set up there. Maybe they're expecting birds to hit cats and then not get hit themselves. I think I'd at least mention that. But that'll come time for bird turn. But at this point, I don't know if Nadav's gonna be able to get a. Well, I mean they should, but I don't know if Nadav will be able to get a two assembly start. They definitely can. Yeah, they definitely can. They're probably gonna keep their bird cards, and bird's already choosing 2 birds in a box. Cats haven't seen the hand yet, and neither Marin. But cats, or crows not able to extort bats here. So that's probably also a consideration. Better to not get extorted.
This one here.
And now there's a chance to convince Yuri to do something else. Cat's up in the bottom right. We'll see if they make any good use of mouse hold. They can. Everyone likes a slightly bigger keep.
Yeah, I think that's it, right?
yeah. Should
Yeah, I wanted to set the keep in 8, but I can't. So it is what it is.
How about that?
There is a way to do it,
I'm done.
but they'd have to set up 7, 5, and 8. That's also how you get keep and mouse hold.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Going otters. All right. No crows today. All right, everybody gets to see this hand. We got T, 3 birds, raiding party.
Mhm.
One of the birds is Boot. Silver Tongue's really good as otters.
See, where are we going?
Definitely a fan of that one. Especially end game if you get policed. Now's a good time to leave and rejoin, by the way, now that everybody's picked factions. At least Extortionator should do that because he had the disconnect earlier.
Yeah, Roger.
But generally, I recommend it to everyone anyway.
Cool.
Otter's setting up in mouse hold. All of the mouse clearings are on the river. That's kind of interesting. And the other one's the keep. Otter's also setting up next to Charismatic. So kind of interesting. That actually blocks off the cats from doing anything on the left side. Cat Workshop is Bunny. That's right next door to Nadav. That's probably where I'd go
I'm done
if
setting up.
I'm bats. Assemble in place, move there, assemble again. You get both your assemblies in a point.
Uh,
Not a whole lot of early talk about otter stuff though. All right, once everybody drafts down, we're good to go.
oh,
Is all of them? The extortionator, you good with these two cards
Yeah,
being
I'm
gone?
good.
All right. Okay, deck is shuffled. Good luck, everyone. Let me know if you need anything.
All right. 3-hole funds.
Okay. Let's see if anything other than drawing happens turn one.
We'll draw.
Sometimes they do a little bit more. Sometimes they don't.
Hello, sword. Draw again.
Craftables. Big
Hello, sword.
craftables.
nice.
I'm almost tempted to just throw that at
Think we're
4 already.
Move with our last fund.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think any of those need to change.
Yeah. Hmm.
I wonder if there's going to be any attempt to sell some of this stuff. After all, charismatic is going to want bird cards. I
Then
wouldn't really want to give much of
we'll
this up.
check this card to open a path
All right.
or a point.
Yeah, it's going to be a while before you get a whole lot of use out of Silver Tongue. So, despite how good it can be for otters,
Be 3 for everything.
it's a point now. And you'll probably get through the deck. Send price at 3. I imagine they get a buy.
Cats, are you gonna want to buy a bird card?
I'm interested. Considering, thing is that if I buy birds by at 3, then it can be too much.
Well, it'd be pretty silly if birds bought after you bought for 3. You get first choice since you're cats.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair.
And they're a god of war, so you deserve the boost. They don't.
Yeah, cat's gonna be the best customers this game, but both bats and birds do like to do it sometimes. Bats get extra actions from it, and they get very good use out of buying from otters. So this could be a good matchup for otters, in my opinion. There could end up being a lot of reasonable cardboard to go after, but you just got to be wary about what bats are protecting. But at some point there will be things like roosts or cat clearing that's left
If you
behind.
don't intend to use it this turn, you can always buy later on. Auto will gain less fun.
Says Batsy wants to buy.
What did you say?
If you're not going to use that this turn, you can always buy later, and others will just get less from it because they get actions basically per turn after you buy. Like buying turn 1 is like 7
Not
actions.
guaranteed I'll have bird cards later though. I might
I'm
just
not
cycle
going to
through them
buy
all.
this turn.
Also
Yeah,
makes it so that bats and birds are more reticent to buy, more reluctant to buy, which is good for us, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought because there were too many birds and too many people interested in buying.
Everybody with a lot of bird cards at the start. There are not many in the deck. Everybody started with 2.
Okay. Let's go. Start with the wood. That's one wood here.
Bats have 20 total warriors.
Corrupting. Nope.
So they can definitely afford it, and they like to buy.
Okay, I'm gonna be with a recruiter.
But yeah, everybody started with 2 bird cards.
One wood.
I'm pretty sure it's there are 14 of them total.
Oh, my bad. I meant to recruit him.
Otters also already drew one of them. Don't forget your wood too.
The wood's gone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just picked the wrong piece. Alright, so do it once, then I'm gonna second action. Recruit.
Alright, you trying to build? Of course, that's where the wood is.
Okay. What else should I do now? Check in one card to remove a buff. 1 point.
Using a card for a path, turn 1.
Funny to
Correct.
see you have that card.
Yeah, right. Um. Okay.
Even the Steam profile image.
Okay, as a third action, I'm just gonna march because I don't see best letting me build anything free anyway.
Ooh, making it a little tough for bats. I don't think I'd want to move out of 3 because I think bats are likely to leave. And I would rather have them go over a workshop than make cats waste an action there.
Should I just consolidate?
Plus, if they did set up on 3, then they can just banish the cats.
Yeah, I just move here to here.
But cats establishing that path on the bottom, just getting a few extra guys and repositioning turn 1.
That's my turn.
Draw
Oh yeah, I
one.
forgot to draw. Yeah, draw 1. There we go.
I'm going to
2 paths gone already. Okay.
record and assemble. Hero cards.
When you reveal your cards, can you
Oh yeah.
put them like this,
here
you know, in
or-
that area? That'd
Okay.
be convenient. Thanks.
Cat, if you don't ambush me, I can let you choose where you want to get banished to.
Yeah,
But
it would be nice to be banished to 3 if you can.
yeah, I can help you though. It can be beneficial for both. Alright, so I'm going to banish you from 6. Do you want to do anything? Like, do you want to ambush?
From 9 you mean, right?
From 9. Yeah. So,
Nope, no ambush.
alright.
All right, all those cats going out. Convenient for the 2 of them, after all.
Alright.
But bats and cats in the same game, it's going to require some communication. Because there are definitely cat players out there that will get flustered by the situation.
Nice.
Okay.
You love to
So,
see it.
Good roll.
indeed, that's a point. I'm not going to craft anything, so I just score 1 point for over 6, and I get to draw 1 card.
So Bat's missing out on the 2 early
That's it.
assemblies, but they're happy to have that workshop, I think. And we'll see if birds want to do anything about bats at all, because that's pretty effective, really.
Going to add
Bats are the kind of faction that need the policing more than
1,
someone like cats.
2.
And you always got cats later to hit.
I am then going to enter daylight. I don't plan on crafting. I shall resolve the decree.
But they have an easy
Root,
time building somewhere.
move from
Unlikely to get hit.
4
Actually, otters might hit him.
to 1.
Okay. Yeah, I like this. 2 guys into 1, and just battling 4.
Then gonna battle the cats in 4. Do you wish to ambush? Just like, sorry, it's been a hot minute since I've played. These guys don't defend, do they? In battle between enemies, an assembly, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it should be an
yeah.
assembly in the clearing.
Yeah, cool. It's been a hot minute since I've versed bats. Yeah, attack in 4.
Oh, you're
Do you
attacking
wish
4.
to... Yeah, I'm attacking. Yeah, cats in 4. Do you wish to ambush?
No, don't want to ambush.
Go.
All right, no early field hospital.
I'll build in 1.
Fortunately, not rolling against bats, losing 2 guys.
I'll score 1 victory point and draw 1 card.
I'm gonna wonder how wary birds are of
That's my turn.
bats. But maybe a little inexperience there with the matchup too.
Otter time.
You know, otters with 6 funds. See if anything gets crafted now. It might. 2 swords. They can do a mouse trade post pretty easily. Or he could go for Fox now. They are in Fox at the moment. They could make a deal with cats. I give guys back, you buy again. That'd be pretty convenient for both of them, I think. Just to get those resources.
I'll commit a cat to draw. And I'll commit an otter to draw.
Okay. Well, 4 funds remaining. They have an option to trade post and craft something if they want. And draw again. But if they did that, I'd probably want to make like a little deal.
Let's draw some more. What otter can resist?
Okay.
Commit
Yeah.
another cat.
Ooh.
All right. So just drawing so far. I'm assuming they're going to open the path up And then probably move. Because they got extra cards in hand. Otter's very good at opening paths.
Hmm.
And they could do that and trade post. But probably not going to get a cat buy. Unless cats want to claim the other bird. But that means it might be time for bats to buy. After all, bats claiming a bird sword would be extremely useful. They get the bird card, they can empower any turn, and they'll eventually get the craftable.
Oh my gosh. I guess I will commit to move this guy down here, and then I'll chuck this to open a path
One guy going into 8.
for a point. And then
Interesting. Splitting up the otters a little.
we'll move and back up.
Hmm.
You want to visit the
Huh.
cats.
Nice.
I think these are the cards we'll keep.
Otter's gonna have to find somewhere safe.
And price is probably gonna stay the same.
So Otter's just getting path points
Maybe
so
not. Maybe I'll
far.
put them at 4.
Not trying to sell anything. Factions can afford it.
Oh, riverboats can be 3.
All these factions are definitely capable of affording 4 if they want it, but Otter's not trying to sell too hard. Probably gonna play without too many extra funds this game, by the sound of it.
Too many good cards. I don't really want
Yeah,
the bats to just get a craftable for 3.
I agree.
Seems bad. So we're gonna put it at 4. And pass the turn.
Yeah, the way I see it is if bats really want it, which they might still buy for 4, honestly.
It's 1 wood. No crafting.
Okay, the one sawmill out there still for cats.
Place a
Another recruiter going down.
3.
You don't have enough wood.
Oh, my bad. Uh, it's been a while since I played cats. Okay, so what else should I do now?
Wonderful Sea and Overwork. I assume they don't want to with that kind of hand.
Not sure. Gonna.
But they might just have to take another turn to get the extra recruiter out
Without.
before getting extra cards. After all, they're trying not to use them anyway, so. Oh, it's too good of a hand, almost, for cats. Let's see if they defend anything. They move out anywhere. They really could move everybody into 10. Like a 1 to 6 to 10. Might be a good idea. Mouse gives birds less things to hit. And they'd rather probably attack the bats.
Strikers to overwork in 12.
Only got mouse, sawmills. We got build and overwork
Recruit.
and recruit. But spending a bird card to overwork is it's unusual. Normally you like to see cats put their initial sawmill or second one on something they have in their starting hand. So players might have a right to be a little suspicious of what could be in the hand.
Action.
I think those were 3 actions, right?
Those
I mean,
were
you can
three,
spin
right?
a bell.
Oh yeah, overworked. Yeah, that's right.
Unless you
Ah.
choose to overwork with a suited card and use the bird for your 4th action.
Well, what if I tell that I only have birds in my hand?
I was gonna say it.
I didn't want to overwork last turn with a bird, and then they drew another one. Yeah, alright, so... Okay, I think that was it then. That was 3 actions. I don't wanna spend more birds right now. Okay, I just roll one then. Just...
Okay.
Find a little variety.
I'm going to recruit and assemble. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, no. Oops. Recruit and assemble in 5. Then I'm going to recruit twice in 9.
So Bat's not interested in buying.
Actually, going to recruit once in 9 and keep rabbit squires in hand. Daylight. Going to spend rabbit squires to open a path.
All right.
That's a point. Yes, next.
One
Now
card for a
reading
point, not a bad
I'm
exchange.
going to empower in clearing number 9. Nice.
Wow, another
Wow.
0.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
I swear I've never
Um,
seen that from bats.
Empowering or rolling 2 0.
Yeah, rolling 2
Um,
zeros for Empower, it's always like a 3 on turn 1 there.
Yeah, last time I played bats, I think 4 out of my first 5 or 3 out of my first 4 were 3s. So
Yeah.
Damn.
the other one was a 2.
Oh wait, before I do that, I'm not going to craft, so I do get to draw a card. And now I'm going to remove the assembly in 5. Then score a point and draw a card. That's it for me.
Good draws.
Well, bats are already ahead of all of us.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm winning.
You know, they traditionally lag behind in the first 2 turns, I think.
I mean,
Even
that depends on the mix. I think all of those are factions, except cats, traditionally lag behind. So
got another bird over here. Who let's see if they buy.
5 points in 2 turns is not much.
I would be a little surprised if birds
Yeah,
bought
bat
for
scoring is so
4.
potent later, it's just a bit scary for them to be on 5 after 2 turns.
If you say so.
But I'm not willing to entertain the 4 point or 4
Damn.
warrior buy.
I mean, I don't have your hand, sadly, so I'm not able to craft.
I did have a pretty sick hand, but I mean, they can score like 8 or 10.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you feel about hitting the bats in 4?
We've seen
Yeah,
all the
four's
swords
pretty
here.
strong.
Cool.
And we'll see if bats try to get theirs
Um,
crafted soon because of otters.
Just deciding where I put my cards.
What do birds do? They're fine in fox, so they get the fox move into battle very nicely. It really could go in a few places.
Place a bird card in move.
Bird and move. All right. Well, it allows for more flexibility, but because there are already 2 birds in hand,
I'm gonna go through.
I feel like I would be comfortable
my-
throwing it in either recruit or battle already. Because you know you're gonna put the other one in the other next turn. And there will be things to battle this game. A lot of other warriors out there. Also a good excuse to hit the bats, in my opinion.
Recruit in 1.
After all, Cat's a little bit slow with their builds so far.
Fox move. To move to 6. I'll then use my bird to move from 6 to 10. Then go to battle phase, and I'll attack the council warriors in 4. Do you have an ambush?
No, you cannot.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Alright.
Excelente.
And Cat's now a little bit more interfered with in 10.
I will then go to evening. I will score 2 points and draw 2 cards. And that concludes my turn.
We're gonna run out of bird cards in this deck soon.
Let's get some protectionism action.
Otter's getting those otter funds. They got more stuff to do with them. Resisted the turn 2 trade post. Let's see if they resist it again.
What will we do on this turn?
Otters can craft sword if they really want. Then they'd have 2 actions remaining. Which are probably on drawing. If they did that. But I think I'd be surprised to see otters just craft sword right now. Hey, yeah, we got an early one. Got some more otters today. We got a game where we've seen nearly all the bird cards already. Otters started with a few in hand. Cats started with a few in hand. Birds actually discarded one of their 2. Or bats discarded one of their 2. Birds kept 2. And they've also drawn some. So I'm pretty sure the number of birds in the deck is 14. But I don't remember, to be honest. And we've seen a good chunk of them already. Two in discard. Yeah, we've seen 11 bird cards already. So people are gonna have to be wary of their resources. And Cats even said they got all birds last turn. They had 4 birds.
Okay, they're gonna draw.
Marin picked mountain and finding more craftables.
I don't think that changes what I'm doing. Draw again.
Okay, a little bit more reasonable of a craftable.
Think
So far Marin's
draw.
moved like 3 times total and drawn a lot. And finding good cards all this time. I think
Ooh, coin.
I think they have to get rid of something.
Ooh, coins indeed.
Gotta get something out of
So
hand.
many craftables. Like, how many points of craftables do you have in hand?
I have not of otters draw right now. I'm drawing all the items.
11 craftable points? Damn.
Yeah. And no TPs on the map.
Yeah, I mean, you can start with that. That's insane.
I could.
actually.
I'll probably, I might craft something this turn.
Gotta keep those prices at 4.
Yeah, we're gonna
Just about the rest of the game.
And yeah, he's still got apprentice.
Yeah, I was assuming. Oh my god, another one.
Okay, well.
Holy moly.
All right.
I'm assuming we'll see.
Cool. Shop is open. I don't want anything.
Yeah, with that
High-end luxury
card.
boutique right now. I believe
It's
I
out
am
of my-
I think we'll see 1 get crafted.
So we're gonna yoink this up here.
Gonna craft apprentice. Most likely.
Two. And then we're gonna
Yeah.
craft
Or crossbow.
Yeah.
But apprentice gets rid of another card at the start of the turn.
guess
Casually discarding
we're
a
doing
crafting
that,
point
casually.
in a
Casually
split that
double
you
the
have.
sword coins. It's chill though. It's chill guys. And then we're gonna move this guy here with a fund and chuck this to open this path. Otters love paths. And then move him back.
3rd path for honors. Yeah, otters are drawn like they're gonna win.
I guess we're
at this point.
doing this.
They just gotta afford it all.
Service costs.
Otters with 5 points. 3 of them
Guys, you
from
want
paths.
anything good?
Nah.
You've already bought once, so you probably can't buy again. Okay,
Yeah, I read bought once, I'm not buying again.
that makes sense.
I would definitely
Alright.
keep the cost. Yeah, prices got to stay at 4 here because apprentice is on the table.
There's nothing that I can actually craft. So
Yeah, understandable. You also
And there's
have one of your
coins.
guys. Am I
Bird sword for bats.
Right.
It's these are worthwhile cards.
let's go.
Cats don't have the ability to craft any of it though. But hey, maybe they get to craft coins if they get another
Here.
workshop in 11. It could happen. Could happen this turn actually. I assume they're gonna build another recruiter in 7, and then they could do a workshop in 11 and recruit.
Gonna place a sawmill.
All right, well I'm wrong. They wanted to do a recruiter last turn, so that's why I guessed this.
And going to overwork.
Okay, so we got build, overwork, then recruiter probably.
Then play recruiter in 3. Just can't.
I probably also still would have expected recruiter in 7 though, and then use a bird to recruit. That'd be a good use of it here, I think.
The actions.
4 in the supply, 3 in the funds. Definitely harder for otters to establish rule over 3 now, but
Cards.
assuming they want a T, all they got to do is go to 5. And if I'm otters, I probably go to.
Oh,
I try to set up in some bunny soon,
going to rebuild my hand.
but
I'm going to recruit twice
Oh,
in a
you also
one.
drew
Just-
a couple items there.
not
Yeah.
of. One thing first. I prefer it if you reveal them one at a time as you're using them. It makes it much
Oh.
clearer how you're using them, and you can't just show all your cards.
That's fair.
So just do it one at a time.
Going to recruit twice in one. Going to assemble in 5. And I'm going to recruit twice. Actually,
Still found a way to reveal the extra card without doing
I'm going
anything.
to recruit twice in 9.
We like to pair things up, apparently.
And nothing happens in daylight, so straight to evening actions. I am going to empower in 9.
Okay. So I'm getting in time for the roll.
Alright. Was bound to happen sometimes.
Finally getting
Not
loyalists.
only roll zeros.
Or finally getting the chance
I
for
don't think threes are
loyalists.
too bad right now, though. It's
Yeah, at least
pretty
I still
bad if
bonus
it's your
spell,
like first or second one, though.
Yeah.
for sure. I'm also going to agitate with this mouse ambush.
Okay. Agitate probably means they're not gonna craft
No.
this turn.
I'm
After all, they did put that extra assembly down. But it could just be used for crafting or an extra card draw.
Mm.
Actually, do I want to agitate with the mouse ambush? Probably.
I could see it going either way.
So it stays in my hand as well. I am going to craft. Let's see.
I do wonder if this is gonna backfire a little against
Yeah.
bats.
Just to confirm, you didn't agitate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I was just double checking the loyalists.
Yeah. I just need to think what I want to craft.
I was really hoping to deny you T or a sword by putting my prices at 4, but I guess you already had them when I decided that.
I'm pretty far from a sword.
Bats are gonna have to craft them now if they want to keep them. Which,
I guess I'm just going to craft standard bearer.
ooh,
That's bound to be useful, right? Then
yeah, that could be useful.
I'm going to remove this assembly.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I wonder if otters go out of their way and do both T's now. They really could.
Yeah, if you can throw a battle at the otter ball, this might be a very good chance to do so. With their hand like that, like they get the coins at the start of Birdsong, and they still have after that 8 points of craftables in hand. So
Not if you didn't get your point from governing.
obviously, thank you.
So bats passing up.
You could have crafted
Getting
the
some-
T, right? Not have?
I could have. Yeah.
To deny me some crafting points.
Are you
Craft
going
a
to craft
standard bear instead.
2 T's on your turn? I hope you're not. You might
Yeah, but
be.
you're just asking Erie to like you're worried about my crafting points, but you could have reduced them on your turn. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can totally reduce them on
By
another
crafting
turn.
the T.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I disconnected.
Yeah,
what
I disconnected
happened?
as well.
Hold on. Everybody disconnected. We'll resume when
I disconnect.
yeah. I'm assuming
You
that
guys still hear me?
yes.
yeah, we can.
And we can all hear each other and all that.
Okay, cool.
We'll wait until we can
I'll start
reconnect.
my end.
Okay, it's not your end. It happened to everybody.
Oh, okay. Roger.
Yeah. Okay, everybody disconnected. Nobody's in the lobby. Don't worry about it. We'll reconnect when we can. I'm assuming that the tabletop servers just crashed or something. So it might be a couple minutes. Usually when this happens, I'll disconnect in like a minute or two before you see it again.
Okay.
So I will tell you when it's okay to rejoin the lobby if it doesn't just show up immediately for you guys now. But you can try to see it in the list. See if it's there. Join if you
Not
can.
there right now.
I'm making a new one, so do not join yet. All right, it's safe to join. I just don't want otter scene cards, right?
Cards are sacred.
When Nadav's back, we'll just have them verify that
Yep.
everything happened, which I'm pretty sure everything did because bats are on 6 points. So I don't think we have to
So yeah,
redo anything.
after my turn, so
Yeah, just give me a moment. We said the turns. If you notice anything broken, like, sometimes scripts break after disconnects, just let me know. Who knows what'll happen?
yeah.
All right, you're good to resume.
Right, cool. Thinky.
Where did birds go? They actually crafted on rabbit, so I wonder if they I they're gonna craft a little.
I think what I'll do is
That'd be interesting to see birds with lookouts. They already got spy network.
a bird card in battle.
Yeah. Then if they craft lookouts, they don't need the recruit, right? That would be interesting to see this game.
That.
They're not going to get hit a whole lot. That deters it more. Makes it harder for bats to want to come in and potentially banish
I
birds.
will craft.
Okay.
Using my roosts, I will craft lookouts. And I shall resolve my decree.
Okay. Good bird cards over there. No one interested in buying. Understandable, it's 4. So bats are trying to get birds to hit otters. Which they might. I think it's not really pertinent
First move.
quite yet, personally, but
3, Gary, into 2. And for my second move, I'm going to
something I'd be very wary of.
2.
that birds are easily convinced to hit otters.
Then going
Are you
to
battling me twice?
well, depends how hard I hit you on the first shot and how hard you hit me back. But probably will just hit you once, to be honest.
Okay.
We'll just see. Like if I roll double zeros, I'm probably going to hit you again.
Yeah.
Do you wish to ambush?
But
Yeah.
otters are gonna
Oh,
be trapped
yeah.
there.
Sorry.
Oh, they probably would, but they don't have the card.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you wish to ambush? Yes, I do wish to, but
I wish
don't
to, but my
want.
wishes unfortunately don't align with reality.
At 3-1.
Okay, let's see if they resist the cardboard then. But this is a huge hit for otters.
My second.
It's a big deal.
I will hit the cats in.
Sure, you don't want to
6.
just hit the otters again? I mean, you get a chance the cardboard point and they're still in
Oh,
it.
Pats love this.
like
No, you said you wouldn't though.
yes and no. Like, do I wish I could? Yes, but I don't know if completely murdering the otters
I
is
mean,
gonna
look at it like
help
that.
the
If
board.
on their turn they're going to get to 8 from coins, they can trade post again in Fox and craft a sword. So if when they get to 12, I think you would have wished you hit them again here.
How would I
And
trade
that's
post again in Fox if I'm trapped in 2? I'd have to use up the
you
cat
have some
funds, which makes my
points.
endgame worse. So I would be
Yeah.
a little bit reluctant to do that. Also, I just have no board
Maybe
presence, so it's gonna be very hard to trade post beyond 1 cat trade post.
you're still going to
I'm gonna
have your
have to
2
burn
boards.
funds to get out of clearing 2.
Nah, I actually do. Yeah, I think you do have a lot of items. I know you're gonna get that right with Apprentice. It
So-
is. I do see you putting down a mouse trade post and being able to get at least one of the T's. I don't know about the second one because I assume as soon as you place one, the bats are just gonna get the other one. I don't know. It's like 5 points for the otters. One,
That's
That's
the
also
going
sitting
to
on
what I
sword
play.
and T.
In a
Yeah.
terrible board position.
Look, I'll
I
be
mean-
I'm
honest.
getting hit once already, so
I think I could hit the otters, but I also think that I could just
Like,
hit them.
do you
next
gain
turn
anything
if they-
from hitting the cats in 6?
No,
like-
I don't. But
So I think like I mean you
sometimes
can
you
do
don't
it.
need to gain anything. I'm putting a roost down, right? So like I'm happy with my turn.
Yeah,
I
I'm just
hit the
saying, like,
otters, I'm keeping them
sure.
checked.
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet.
I don't think that
Oh,
like I
I guess
think that you're a bigger threat than the otters right
Oh,
now.
yeah?
So if I
Oh.
had more dudes on one, I'd probably hit you there, but I don't
Okay.
want to. So yeah, I don't think it's about like yes, would hitting the otters in 2 be like maybe the most optimal move? Yes, but behind the otters is a human, and I don't want to have the otter ball me late game. It may still, but at least it reduces my chances. So I'll hit the cats in 60 with ambush.
All right, spreading it out. I think that's reasonable, and also
Carry on.
that's a little interesting too. Cats want to protect that guy. They might attack that
Yeah, I
roost
think
now.
for me, I'm happy. Like I'm gonna continue to have 2 attacks for the rest of this game at a minimum.
Birds getting punished for not hitting otters, and also not building on top
Sure,
2.
3 points. 1, 2.
I was thinking that was going to go on too.
And I will draw 2 cards. Oh, fun.
But birds have lookouts, so they have some defense, and we'll see if cats forget about that.
Yeah. Did I end that? Hey, Xander.
What?
I have an ambush in my hand. Am I able to go back to the battle, or is it sort of past the battle step? Noting that no rolls has happened.
Yeah, since no rolls actually happened, and all you did was a roost, you haven't done anything else, that would be reasonable. That falls under the tournament rules. It's fine.
I think I might actually retaliate with an ambush.
Ooh, for the
I was
bird.
originally not going to. Yeah, thank you. Cool. Yeah, it sort of hurts me not having that bird card, but I
You
also
can always buy bird
don't-
cards from me.
Maybe not for 4.
Not every day you get to roll back like that,
Turn there, resolve, score, victory
but
points. So I've already
technically
scored
within the rule set.
victory points, which is 3, and now I draw 2 cards. And my turn.
Oh, sorry. Apprentice triggers first. We'll do coins.
Nice.
Otters with coins. They got some nice cards,
And I get my protector.
and they get funds. Not selling anything, but it's all worth 4. So otters, they are 1 trade post away from a T or sword. And they, between them and bats, all of them are in their hands. So they're probably going to get to share 1 of each, both of them. Unless otters want to go for both T's right now, which I'm not sure if they can do that anymore. Don't forget your trade post otter goes to funds too.
Yeah. Thank you.
Technically a rule break. Can't just leave it there. You must move all your warriors on the board to the funds. But there are 8.
Like 1 card this turn. Fun. So yeah, it's 1, 2, 3.
So do they get a way to do
6, 7, yeah. Alright, we'll come in off.
if they use up the cats, then move, then recruit, then TP,
Drain.
then they do get to craft both these. But
I'm gonna be nice.
can't do it now, of course.
Cat. So I will recruit here,
We got a cat recruit.
and then I will trade post over here.
Did that otter come from your funds? I think so.
Which otter?
The one you recruited came from your funds, not your supply.
Oh, whoops.
You're supposed to have 5 there.
They have an even amount of funds. Oh, right, in the recruit. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
They started with 8.
Yeah.
I should have 4, yeah, okay. That did count it out. For my actions. Okay, let's do.
Ours just trying to forget their funds.
An otter to move along the river. Commit 2 more otters
So all the cats going back.
here. And then move down here. And then I will craft tea. Which one do I want to craft?
All right, with otters crafting tea, then bats will probably follow with tea. Because if they don't, they're gonna lose out.
I guess I'll craft the fox one.
Damn.
Yeah, specifically to make it more annoying for bats.
Yep, that makes it harder
They wanna buy
for
the other one from me. I don't know why they would, but
less likely for bats to use. Well, I don't know. There's these for mouse and 5, but they got cards anyway. But not as much use for mouse, you can argue. Cat's likely to hit the trade post in 3 now. And 2's abandoned. Otter's kind of running away to 10.
At.
Maybe hoping that.
Otter funds, that's not good. Cats, are you interested in buying if it's not 4?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Ooh.
Even though I give you all your guys back.
Yeah, I think that there's nothing there that I really would like to buy right now.
Don't even want a sword. Bird sword.
Your hand is full of bird cards.
Well, most of it.
Alright.
Depends on how much otters want bat warriors, I think. It really might still be worth
More fun
keeping it
for
at
me.
4. If cats aren't gonna buy.
What do you mean by that? I have
Well-
1 surplus and I just spent it.
Yeah.
I mean,
You think I've been overfed?
not overfed, but
I won
Not
for
really.
you had some nice
You were
draws.
just super lucky with the draws. That's it.
Yeah, I was lucky with the draws for sure.
The otters are gonna struggle quite a lot on
Like, I don't really
funds if
have
they
a lot
don't
of
get
funds
any
right now.
buys.
I'll have 7 on my next turn if no one buys, which is not a lot. It's like the lower end of average.
Yeah, I think
Okay, I guess they'll keep the prices where they're at.
they're gonna start struggling soon. Especially if they get hit at all. But otters sticking with hand cards at 4. Got to make it worth it if you're gonna take away their 2 points. Because hey, they need them. They need points. Bats have tea and sword already. So otters are not getting all of that unless bats just neglect to craft. But otters sitting at 12 points, making other people a little concerned.
One here.
Cat's at 7. I'd probably like bats' chances this game quite a bit, unless they get hit. But I don't think they're going to unless birds finally do it. I also like birds quite a bit because they did do that ambush and they got lookouts now. So I don't think they're going to get hit directly either. So I think birds are in a really solid position. Probably a little bit better than bats, if I had to say. But they're gonna have to make use of those
Trade posts out
battles.
for you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm between hitting you and the birds right now.
I don't know why cats would want to hit
Birds
birds.
are about to score 4 points.
Bats might set up in one, which will
That's also
make it a little bit more annoying for the others to deal with birds.
and
But
you
it
have
could backfire,
battles
and birds just do too well.
also. That's also
Well,
not good.
taking trade posts is taking points away from them.
Yeah, the thing is that like I need to balance between doing that and letting birds just put roost anywhere in the board, because I don't see like bats helping with taking those out.
Yeah. Yeah, hitting trade posts kind of places both bats in area, which is nice.
Yeah. Right. So let's see what I want to do. Things that, yeah, there's a lot of birds in 2.
Cats with 8 in the supply. I definitely want to see another recruit this turn. Build sawmill recruit, maybe March. And get some guys at 8. Or could be a battle on a trade post. That is a point.
You know, if you need someone to help you out, you could always buy from me.
Yep.
Hitting the Erie.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that like I have the birds for the extra actions. I'm just considering where to hit. I'm actually considering hitting 4. But what if I don't roll a 3? Then I have to probably spend a bird too. But don't think that's
Also,
the end.
when
That's the end right now.
calculating cats, don't forget about lookouts when calculating your battles.
Hmm?
Don't forget about lookouts when you calculate your battles.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
Yeah, so
forgot
4
about
isn't.
lookout.
4 takes 2 minimum battles.
Yeah, that's
Also, just spending 2 actions to battle as cats on turn 4 is kind of that's kind of a feels bad
Running it down.
considering you're already behind because you didn't
yeah.
build a work build turn 1 or turn 2.
I mean, the double overwork after that kind of made up for it. So, but yeah, you're not in a great place. I think just the average one. Right?
Let me
Like you have
see.
the buildings you should have at this stage.
Yeah, I have the builds that I
Yeah,
should have. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm worried about scoring pace regarding birds.
Okay. Yeah, I mean they are gonna score 4, so
Yeah, they're gonna score 4,
it's easy strength.
and if I still gotta build something.
Also, Honor's unable to
So,
open
you
a
open
final pass
2
last turn.
yes. Overseeing another one of your clearings.
Yeah, that's also true. That's
Yeah, I think a lot of this game is going to depend on how Extortionator views bats. Which at one point earlier, it seemed like maybe they're not going to police them, and then at the same, then later is like, yeah, bats probably need policing. I need to be aware of them. So it really could be anywhere in the middle in terms of whether birds are going to do it or not, because they did leave no one extra in 1 when they could have. They could have put a couple more guys there if they wanted to. On the other hand, they have lookouts, so they're not going to get banished by bats very often, I would assume.
I will say though, if we don't take roosts, then what happens?
yeah, that's
Erie
my
score
that's my biggest concern right now. Yeah,
Erie score 13 and they're on 19. So they'd have to get 11 like cardboard or crafting. And if we take away cardboard, then, I don't know. It's an option to consider. Maybe they terminal on build. It's
They're
actually
not-
viable. I'm not sure if they'd have too many points after that.
They're not.
But
They're not.
I mean,
Close.
if you really want to go for something like that, you need to clean up the trade posts and other
Mhm.
easy cardboard.
Yeah, that's what I'm considering. Because like, I'm considering hitting 2 and 3. Just pick up the cardboard for 2 points, build something, and
yeah,
Although
it's hard because they already have 2 battles. So
yeah,
like
that's
3 would have to
also
be
like
defended.
always a risky strategy as cats because like what they will need to get some cardboard and you might be the best target around, right? If you go
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
something like that.
yeah, thing is, yeah. So I'll be honest. Like that's my plan right now. Like I'm planning to hit 2 and 3, build something, just spend a card to remove the last buff so that nobody does it, and call it a day.
You're gonna what? Do what? Sorry, March battle.
Yeah,
Build?
battle in 2, battle in 3, build.
You should definitely
And
recruit.
Hmm?
You should definitely recruit
yeah, I should definitely recruit. I can
because
still
Erie has
spend a
2
bird.
battles.
Yeah, I can still spend a bird for that, and that's what I'm planning to do with the bird
Oh,
probably.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
So, but those are the 3 base actions.
I'd expect all those and open the path.
Yeah. So that's
Pretty
the plan then. Okay.
pretty
So
good turn.
gonna
Get some battle points. Only thing missing is a march to reposition.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But you can make the bats
or-
hit the enclave in 2 potentially.
Well, I should go to Pure just.
Yeah, definitely wanted to see work or a recruiter there. Well, actually, I already have 3 recruiters, so maybe not definitely, but
3 points.
I think it's okay. Sawmills give you more points later.
Building in 7?
Yeah, I'm building 7.
Are you gonna? Doesn't that make it kind of an easy target for Erie?
Sure does.
Yeah. Things. Where else should I build then?
Got a march if they want to do that, I think.
Still got 11, but that's the part that sucks because
They really could abandon 8,
base anyway.
but bats get to hit it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'll just move this guy from
Wow.
7 to 11. Yeah, because I don't want to give 2 easy cardboard points here.
Yeah, at least takes more actions if they're spread out.
Yeah, no, that you're completely right. Because I was thinking about defending with 1 extra dude, but like it won't make that much difference because they already have 2 battles there.
I think this is better in the long run because
That's
cats will be able to
so
abandon 8 and
second
11 later, I
action,
think.
I'm gonna battle the otters.
But I don't know.
No ambush, right?
Birds can just go for
You
it.
can take it as your trophy.
And so can bats. Either one of those.
Can remove the 1 in red wasn't 2. And same thing in 3.
Okay.
Oh, look at us go.
Wow. Didn't even have to buy.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna spend a card to remove the last buff. And got another point.
Nice.
And
Cats making anyone concerned about otters
and
think twice.
2 extra recruit. That's 1 here.
But fairly likely to lose a sawmill, I think.
1. Yep. 4 actions. And draw 2.
Okay, all the paths gone.
Next player.
Other coins.
I'm going to assemble in 5. Going
Oops,
to
ambush.
recruit
So
in 1. Recruit in 1 again. And assemble though.
I assume we're gonna see tea get crafted now. And Bat's able to go to 1. Getting all their loyalists.
Hello.
So that is a bird problem.
It will be cool.
That is a problem for birds, more specifically. It's on them to deal with it when appropriate.
Birds, what are your thoughts about hitting the otter ball? Because now we have an opportunity now. I can leave the assembly on 5 open, and then they're not going to respawn in mouse hold, and like they're probably not getting out of mouse. So this might be a rare opportunity to actually kill the otter ball.
Pretty sure they can just shut it, right? Which they probably will do.
They can just what?
They'll just close your assembly.
Not on your turn, they can.
This is an effective way to. Oh no, this is not how that works.
If
Hold on a
if I
moment.
leave the
Let me be clear about something because I don't want people to misinform about the rules. Mouse hold is not. Mouse hold is in battle,
Right, it's in
so
battle. Oh, right.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's not actually blocking that. Okay, so that
Cool.
never mind. That's not going to work.
So yeah, it just doesn't work that way.
Yeah. All right. So I guess
Also,
clutch.
you're gonna need to score some points with the battles. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe, but maybe they
I mean,
don't
if
need
they
to
hit
do it
me,
right now.
no one's hitting their roosts, and then they need what 11 points before they turn
Sure, but if you
So-
win before they win, that's also a pretty big concern.
one.
Not every day I do
Also
the
before they win, you're setting yourself up pretty well right now.
pre
I'm
correction, I guess.
Yeah,
And we all know bats score a lot of points late, so
otters do the same. I'm going to,
not with no foreign funds, they don't.
if you say so. That's only true if they're both white, which you are.
But I just don't want people to be misinforming
Yes, I
others about
in
rules,
power in clearing.
because that's something that a bad faith player would be able to take advantage of,
Damn,
and we don't want that.
I'll take those as my list. That's what I said.
So, for the better, in my opinion.
Not going to do other evening actions.
Other 3 though.
Craft wood tea.
Gonna craft tea. Only getting 4 points this turn. How sad.
Remove the assembly. Open the assembly in 1. Score 2 points.
No standard berry usage.
The-
Kind of rare that bats get to use it, but it's effective when they can.
Indeed.
You can banish people out of things and then attack again. But that's when there's like double cardboard in a clearing that you want to do something like that. Don't forget the tea.
Oh, wait.
Bird's probably gonna throw something down in movement for a change. I would expect. Let's see. They do get use out of each of those cards, probably. And they can craft either one if they want. Could craft a boot.
To put
Mouse and move
a
to
bunny.
defend. They get easy build in 2.
Move.
They get easy battles in
And I'm gonna craft
2 and
raiding
10.
party.
We got the raiding party crafts though, and boot going and move. So, this actually might be targeting
And
bats.
I'm gonna resolve my decree.
So there's a chance that we're gonna see bats get hit here, in 1. Birds expressed some interest in hitting them. You gotta weaken them eventually anyway. But they could also just hit mouse, hit 10. It just doesn't do anything to hit otters there. They do go to mouse hold if they remember.
Yep, so I've done my recruit step, recruited in 6. I'm gonna do my moves.
We're gonna get some battles somewhere.
Funny.
That's for sure.
Move from Fox.
Could be in 7. That's what I was thinking earlier.
Move from Bird.
If they roll too well, if they use raiding party and roll too
Careful
well,
with how many you leave there. Don't want to be hit by the other ball.
they can get really unlucky with
Also
their
don't
extra
wanna be
battles.
For bats to oversee. All the cardboard are on there. Huge stack of bats.
Birds opening up.
Yeah, I don't understand that logic. What do you mean by that? As in just like they're gonna
I mean, you're giving them easy oversee points, and they're already in a really good position.
Well, birds are the ones with
I'm
lookouts.
Like, move
behind
over
you
safe.
too, and I'm last in turn order
I'm not so
compared
worried.
to otters and cats.
Yeah, but that's just
Like
like
this-
how the bat's scoring curve works. Like, you're gonna be behind. The
Yeah,
cats
bats
at
have
some point.
bats have one of the
Like
slowest
Batter's
scoring
saying, "I'm behind
curves.
you guys. I'm not in a good
I
spot."
mean, it really needs to be backed up by like some coins or something like that because otters have a pretty similar burst, especially with a hand like yours. In turn order,
I
that's
am not. I don't think I'm in as good of a position. I have
I'm
0
sure you
foreign
won't say you
funds.
think that.
I'm starting with 7 on my turn. That's not really anything.
Alright,
If you
Really
say
I'm
anything
just gonna
special.
battle. I'm gonna battle cats in 7 for my first attack. Do you have an ambush?
Okay, no raiding party usage.
No ambush.
And getting a 3 to start off, so got to do the other battles somewhere else. It's probably going to be in 2.
Field hospital.
Field hospital, save a couple guys, definitely worth it.
Sorry, what did I roll? 3 and a 1, so I lose 1, dude.
Bird's very strong.
Well, that went a little bit better than planned.
I think safety battle goes in
You could attack
2.
the bats in 1, and then lose your roost. I deny
Yeah.
them the.
There, that is
I
valid,
always
which is
do
funny.
That, like, you know, when I've got more.
It is minus a point, and plus a point once.
I'm just saying because you're gonna be running low on roosts.
Yeah, but
Plus bats.
I
This
don't
is
actually
bats.
want to lose my roost and then only score 3 points this turn, so I can do that like next turn or the turn after or the
Yeah, that's a next turn thing, I think.
like if he wants to move on to my roost, I've always got a free shot at removing my roost.
Yeah, unless he banishes.
No, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
no, just
I'll-
move back
move
with
in.
like my 7 moves that I'll probably have by then.
7 moves.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. Like playing with bats, I don't think I'm going to be turmoiling on build unless, yeah. Anyway,
I'd be very surprised to see a
I'm just
build
gonna
turmoil
attack
this game.
The cat, I believe, probably the easiest. Oh no, I'll hit the cat in 2.
Got
Do you have an
into.
ambush?
No ambush. Yep.
Alright,
We took each other out.
bye.
We're out of there.
And yeah, I'll score 4
Okay, let's see if anyone wants to get through lookouts.
and draw 2.
Bird's at 11.
And my turn.
Everybody together going into 5. We're running into that bird card shortage that I mentioned earlier because we saw all of them already almost. Otters with 7 funds, as they said. And unable to craft the other T, but they can craft a sword this turn if they want. It's a little annoying for them to move twice to do that, but they could. If they craft a sword, I think they should craft the bird one. That way bats don't just buy the other one. It also pressures the bats to craft sword. So I think it's definitely worth considering going for the sword here. Just because if bats are unable to get it, the otters get it next turn.
I'll just be away from keyboard for like 2 minutes, but I got my headphones on.
Otters then get to follow up a turn. So if otters get punished after that, they then follow that up with basically just drawing again a lot. Not having any bunny trade posts is gonna weaken the chances of drawing or crafting the last coins. There are 14 cards left in the deck. I think this is a difficult situation for otters, in my opinion. Not a whole lot of communication between players positively this game. Which is especially interesting because bats and cats are in the game, and normally they rely on it a little bit more. But bats have managed to stay out of the way, and cats are just kind of understanding that it's just on the workshop. It's not a big deal. So that's usually the best kind of relationship that bats and cats try to work toward. Because cats manage to build all around them, and bats just don't want to make them mad. But bats just love to bring up otters whenever they get the chance at the start of bird turn. Anything to get the birds not to hit the otters. Or not to hit the bats. They didn't have to bring up the cats, but birds saw the opportunity naturally. Birds are just gonna have to reassess the threats on their next turn, and we'll see if they get hit at all. Because otters can take this opportunity to attack somewhere, but they're the ones that have to get through lookouts.
Do what to do.
So they got to roll a 3 and put their guys at risk. I think if they're doing that, they should at least intend to get a little bit more out of it too. If otters did, so here's one thing otters could do, if they wanted to craft sword and hit birds. They would have to get to either 2 or 4. They only get 1 battle on birds. But trade post and crafting sword is 4, so that's all 7 of the funds if that's the play. If they're not going to commit to something like that, though, I mean, there's no rush to craft a sword. Bats have the other one. There's only one other one remaining. So if you're just kind of resigned to the fact that bats are likely to get that other sword, it takes the pressure off. You're only going to get 2 out of those 4 points anyway.
Anything
So
that I do.
don't worry too much about it. Don't waste the funds.
Maybe not. I think we'll commit this otter to initiate battle in 10 against the Erie.
Okay.
Would you like to ambush?
Doing the battle first, good idea, I think.
No ambush.
You also have to use lookouts, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep. Well,
Lookouts is after ambush, so gotta resolve that now.
Yep, cool. Yeah, I'll grab a lookout. It's back to hand. It's back to hand, right? Yep.
Lookouts? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
I believe.
Yep,
Okay.
continue.
Ooh, got the 3.
Yeah.
What a roll. Okay, I'll go to Messel.
You don't want to go to Muscle? Well,
Oh. Yeah, thank you. Why not?
That's a good idea. Alright, Otter is getting a point and saving their guy. And they get to move and pick it back up. And still will rule out of 5 if they move in there. So good use of mouse hold. Bird's almost ready to forget about it until reminded, even though Otters did it. So now we could see that kind of turn for Otters if they wanted to. They did get the 3 roll. They could move, trade post sword.
I think we'll move up here. And battle Erie again.
All right, move battle instead. So making use of the funds, not giving them up, and a good roll for it.
Yeah.
Got rid of lookouts, so this is the time to police birds. Let's see if they do it again.
Then
So I know where I'm attacking next.
We'll see.
I mean, it's free cardboard right under me. Kind of what happens when you defend roosts with one guy. Also, I
This
think
is-
one bats to get on top of it.
Yeah, this is cardboard that the bats are not going to be able to rule over.
It's not only for
Yeah.
bats placing, but it is a factor.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
I'll speak placing the person in the lead.
I think birds are in the lead, yeah.
then
I think birds are still in a good position.
we'll commit to move back.
Everybody grouped back up in mouse holds.
And we're gonna draw
Or,
some.
well, in mouse. Ready to go back to mouse holds after that threat from birds. And finding another coins.
damn. Ah,
What amazing card draw in this
Uh,
game.
Okay. I guess we'll chuck the T.
Okay. Alright, good hand. Definitely worth 4. They're going to have 9 funds next turn at least. They're set up in mouse on the river. But giving people something to talk about
Unless cats feel like
with
buying,
that hand.
I could put hand cards down to 3. Would you like to buy cats?
No, I'm not interested in buying.
Yeah, I feel like we're not going to see anyone buy until someone like Bats need it to win
Right.
at the end of the game. So I think Baron did a good job on that turn, anticipating that situation because, well, they got 2 roost points. Birds, I mean, they're still going to get +3 next turn from roosts if they don't lose any. So they're really not hurting hard. They don't get a craft lookouts again. That's a pretty big deal.
Well,
We'll see if bats do anything related to birds though. I'd assume bats are just gonna throw up in 9. That way, they at least have another clearing. That's reasonable. So, cats know where all of the coins are.
So, Birds, what is your plan for this turn? I don't want to get in your way. After what others just did.
You're saying that like Erie didn't need to be policed. That you
No,
didn't
I'm
also
saying
advocate for
I'm
it on your
saying
previous
from the
turns?
point that like we don't need to kill each other and just let others win.
I'll probably
Otters.
the otters here, and then I'll hit the otters here.
I think that's crazy. That's worth no points.
And
It is vindictive for being adequately policed
sounds good to you.
and not over policed. But that is how birds feel about it, so it can be valid. But I don't think they made appropriate threats before otters did it to really justify it, in my opinion. Because otters, I mean, I just have a hard time perceiving otters as a threat. I just can't take otters that seriously, I guess. They do have craftables in their hand. But they're gonna have to alright, so let's look at what otters can possibly do right now. If otters somehow got one of the swords and a coins crafted, which, you know, it's not gonna be immediate or anything like that. That's 5 points from there. It's 6 more points from the trade posts required to do that. So if that's all the case, they got 25 points, and then you got to find 5 more. There is at least 5 more from trade posts, but I have a hard time seeing them be able to use foreign funds. So that probably won't be possible till turn 8 if I had to put otters on a clock. Otters had apprentice earlier in the game, so they got the first coins. They've had a really solid hand.
Wait, 2.
And they don't really need to draw a whole lot more.
March one guy from top 11.
But if otters are forced to spend any of their funds doing things like recruiting, man, I can't imagine they get a win till turn 9, I think.
Go to sawmill. And 2. 2 points.
Birds don't weaken their game too much if they only target otters, but it gives cats and bats a very easy chance to play for themselves in the meantime. You know, cats are just getting a sawmill. They're positioned pretty well. They still have a build space in their keep. We know that's going to be a sawmill, so can cats win turn 7? I think it's a little unclear. We see the final coins. It'd be used for overwork. So we got march and build and overwork.
3. Got 2 cards.
Cats did just lose a sawmill,
It does.
so making up for it a little bit. Finding something they can finally craft also. Not wanting to craft a bird. I wonder if bats are considering buying. Bats with the other sword in hand. They got standard bearer, and they know birds are angry with otters.
So I'm going to assemble in 4.
I do. Let me see. Is it possible to do the double
Gonna look at,
swordcraft somehow?
once again.
I think it's unreasonable to do it, but
Also going to recruit in 9.
yeah, I don't think they have a way to do that if they did all that.
Again. And maybe another recruit on 5. Okay.
So
Evening actions.
just get more warriors. They have a
Bill,
couple banishes they
if
can do
you
now.
want it, I want to do it. If you don't, I can banish you over here. So you'll have more warriors to use to fight.
No, I'm not worried about
I'm not even worried
No
about
more.
it.
I'm going to empower in clearing number 1.
Okay, empowering the bird clearing.
Nice.
Getting those fast 0 rolls before I can get over there.
This thing only has 0s or 3s on it.
Yeah,
Where are the 1s and 2s?
that's a cool feature of the bundle.
It does feel like that sometimes on the bungler.
I'm going to agitate with river stats.
Getting that extra
I'm
loyalist.
going to agitate with.
This is a good opportunity to actually banish one of the
Not going to do any other actions.
They don't want to get on Bird's angry side,
I'm
but
not going to craft.
this would be a good opportunity to banish birds out of like 1 or 4, and then you just hit the roost
Still
after it.
governing. I get to score 2 points for governing.
I'm sure they're saving that for another turn.
Pass the turn.
And no swordcraft. Gonna hold on to that because they agitated.
Add a fox to the recruit. And no crafts this turn. Carry out my turn.
But bats with standard bearer definitely ready to interfere with birds when the time comes. That's probably a next turn thing. Fox in recruit. I'm not a fan of that one. But they do only have Fox right now. It's just a it's a weakness for later.
To mouse. I'll move my bird.
Whenever you have a recruit like this,
And I'll move
you
my
should basically do only you should only be building in that suit. So intending to build in a separate suit than what you have a recruit in is just a way to lose.
3 across. And then I'll move 1.
The table's gonna bring that up later.
I think we'll be able to play.
Because assuming birds do remain a solid threat for like a turn 7 kind of win.
With my move,
Then
I will use my raiding party. May return this card to hand to battle in the destination.
we're getting all kinds of battles though.
I will attack in 10 on the River Folk.
I don't have any ambushes.
Okay. We'll see how many guys birds lose. They now have enough to do the damage.
I'll move to my battles.
So they got 2 battles.
Battle the River Folk in 5.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So only gonna hit the
Damn.
And I'll battle the River Folk in 5.
So we're doing the double tap on the otters there. And able to double tap 2 of them. Which definitely weakens them, but is not as vengeful as birds would make it
And I'll
seem.
build.
Building in 6 again would allow lookouts. But mouse allows raiding party.
Build
I'd
there.
probably prefer having lookouts
I will
between the two.
score 3 points and draw 2 cards.
Also, now if 7 ever gets removed, then whenever birds need to entreat, bats, or whenever birds need to recruit, bats get entreated. So fox recruit could be safe as long as bats continue to protect their stuff, but bats have the final say in terms of they really can just turmoil the birds whenever they want. And if someone attacks 7 first, like cats or otters, which cats were thinking about attacking birds, they're they're opening themselves up to this risk. Otters got to think about what to do. They just lost 2 guys, but they can still move out of there. They have to recruit at least once to move out of 5. So, assuming that otters want a sword craft, it's going to get a lot harder now. They need 2. Yeah, they need 2 recruits to be able to get a trade post down somewhere like 7. So
I don't really know what to do this turn. I'm trapped.
Otter's in a little bit of trouble. They're probably going to be safer somewhere like 3. Because why would the cats do it? Normally this kind of turn is good for drawing, but what else do you really need from a hand? Mouse Squires is good for using up extra cards, including one of those extra swords. So otters can make good use of the Squires cards, because they can just draw for, they can use their excess to draw for actions. Supply Train, on the other hand, although cool for many other factions, all it really does for otters is just kind of bank an action for later. Not much more. Because they're spending, or they're committing something to craft that, which it's just a move. They don't really get extra use out of Supply Train. Because they could have just done 2 moves instead of 1 move, plus then activate the card that you crafted, which also cost 1. And crafting that is a slot that could have been used for something like sword. If otters want to craft coins anytime soon, though, they're going to need to get to a bunny. And that's looking very unlikely. Those are locked down for the moment, except for 6, but it's hard to get to 6. So coins is just going to have to be on the back burner for a while. And I mean, I think otters just have to get birds off of them. Not sure how they're gonna find any points to get, to be honest, this turn.
I think I will commit 2 funds to move up here and then up here.
Yeah, but they're at least going to 3. No trade post or anything. I'm gonna guess we're gonna see a little bit of drawing, but I'm not sure what they could find. There are 6 cards left in the deck, so they could find other things later. Like Silver Tongue's gonna get back in the deck, but I mean, that's one out of gonna be, 20 plus cards. And how many funds do otters really want to use to
I have to recruit.
draw? If otters wanted sword, they would have to spend 2 to recruit and do a trade post. And then 1 move. But they would have just moved somewhere else instead of 3.
Yeah, I'll recruit from my funds box.
1 recruit. They do get to roll on this, and even if they roll poorly, the guys at least respawn in Mousehold, kind of.
Then I will commit another fund to battle the cats in 3.
Okay. It's an interesting roll.
No ambush.
Wow.
Oh
Hey,
Damn.
that's why I recruited.
damn. I'm gonna send them to my household.
I'll do the same thing again. Would you like to ambush?
No ambush.
This seems like a pretty efficient use of
Okay.
I took one hit.
otter funds, in my opinion. Because even if they
I was forced to go to Mousehold.
even if they die, they get to move back in. And that's 2 points for otters this turn.
I think I will commit to move an otter back
And
over here.
we're going back,
And
okay.
then I'll commit to craft.
That's harder for birds to reach. Hey, well, that's a point. They could do that and supply train now, but they could also they could do mouse squires, draw again. And they don't need supply train.
And then I think I'll craft supply train and mouse squares.
I'm going for both of those. A little bit of a mix-up. In between what I said. But now someone else isn't going to craft supply train, I guess. Keeping those prices at 4. They got extra actions for later. Didn't have to spend more than 1 fund that turn. Yeah, Otter's getting all the luck that they need so far. We're just going to need to see if that keeps up. Because they're not getting the buys.
Out of the square. Okay.
That keeps down cats for a bit. But cats just get a build in their keep whenever they feel like it.
I'm gonna craft a little wood.
And if birds aren't going to do anything about cats, then otters kind of have to.
You need to entreat to do that.
Not up on top of that one.
Yeah, I need to. Oh, yeah. I need to entreat you first, right?
I'm sure
Yeah.
they will, though.
Um,
Bat's finally going to see the fruits of their labor.
oh boy. I think it's fine. can treat you.
You can continue.
Okay, the loyalist there. Right. I'm gonna craft my boot. And that. One point.
Yeah, I flipped one of them, but not the other.
Okay, reactions. What to do now?
Need a new HUD.
Mhm.
Now that I have the counter in game, I don't really need it on the bottom left. But I haven't decided what I want to do about the bottom bar yet. Maybe one day we'll see something change for that. But it's clean and it doesn't take up much space. So it works for now. Maybe one day I'll get graphic designers or something somehow. Cat's thinking about what to do. They already got their craft.
Go to second sawmill.
We got Sawmill 3 coming out again, the third time. Sawmill 3-3.
2 points. And I'm gonna build a workshop in 5.
We got the workshop now.
2 points.
Cat's hitting 20 with that.
And finally,
Is that correct?
to recruit.
Start at 16. No, start at 15 plus 2 plus 2.
Is that it? No. Yep, that looks good to me. I'm gonna draw 2 cards
Cats with only 2 guys in the supply.
and end of turn.
Couldn't afford anything if they wanted. Bats with nothing in the supply, actually. That's unusual. But they're all on the board right now, and we'll see where they go.
I will. These 2 cards to move 2 warriors from 1 to 5. I'm then going to level this card to assemble that.
Okay, we finally have a 4th assembly, making bats a potential problem.
Oh yeah.
They can craft
Uh,
sword, or bag, or both. They have no need to use standard bearer yet.
these 2 cards to move back and forth between 9 and 3.
Okay,
Okay.
not much other use for it. Kind of funny.
So
I hate window
It-
shoppers.
I mean, if the price wasn't so high, this is probably.
Sir, we have
Well-
high quality goods over here. High
Those-
quality.
Those prices are outrageous.
Those are points they're selling.
We only employ the best craftsmen and compensate them relatively fairly sometimes.
That's far more
Sometimes.
than Denmark. That's far more than how many monies I have. So you know.
Oh, that's true.
I
Oh
really can't
wow,
afford that.
you have your whole supply on the board. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually I wouldn't move.
Only birds can afford right now.
That didn't happen. Alright.
Happy for you.
Thanks.
And right now, there is a way to.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy.
There's a way
Yeah,
between
your whole
bats
supply.
and birds
I
to
don't. No, I don't. I have 4 whole guys on my supply.
deal with some of the otter
I need my
potential.
whole supply on
Mm,
my
you
board.
can buy. Yeah. I am going to use the. Oh, daylight. I'm not doing anything.
We'll see if Nada brings it
I'm
up.
going to use the sword to banish birds out of one.
Ooh. We'll see if anything else happens.
How can I run?
Yeah, roll. Yeah, no ambush.
I don't think they will. It's a point either way, though.
Alright. I guess you can go to 6 or something.
Standard Bear is not doing anything right now for them.
Let's see.
Just conditioning birds to feel better about the bats. Although I personally wouldn't be in that situation.
I'm going to take Bertie Bindle back to hand to empower in 1. Okay.
Another blue.
Another
You got luck all around for people.
Damn. Alright, I guess I'm not going to be agitating. This is kind of silly.
Yeah, nothing to do over there. But they could have banished from 5. I'm a little surprised they didn't. Birds looking at options. They got
I
options.
took the point for the empower, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So I guess now is as good as time as ever to craft the sword.
Getting sword.
Then score a bit. Some of those flip. Sorry. I'm the rocker.
Now, Bat's technically able to win from 19, but can they actually? Probably not. They already used up some of their crafting. Don't forget to pick up the sword.
Thanks. Oh.
So I'd be very surprised, especially because they only have 2 birds and they don't have significant crafting in hand. But
Yes,
they
Otter
are able to buy.
swords this game.
No, I was never gonna be able to craft 2 swords.
Yeah. They will
Just
get
teasing
wiped
us.
out.
Just
I was
teasing
like-
us, bro.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. It's okay. I'll give you some leeway. You're my best customer this game, so we have some goodwill built up on my side.
1 whole buy from Otters this game, that's
Yeah,
it.
you could see this in your last time.
If birds buy a sword, they get to craft it. And then otters don't get a craft sword. But otters at least get 4 funds from that, which is a kind of big deal. And that's the only way the birds can get another bird card, which they might need for another reason. So they might really be thinking about it.
Stick.
If it's worth 2 points. But it really opens up the ability for otters
Mouse
to
in battle.
put other things there. We got a mouse in battle.
I'm happy with that.
I wonder what they're thinking about. But if there is a number 1 target at the moment, it's gotta be the bats,
Craft the anvil.
I think.
for 1 point.
Cats are, I guess they're threatening for turn
And-
7, but not like bats are.
Yeah. Resolve decree.
Bats are just, they're out there.
Uh,
Birds don't have to entreat to recruit, so that's nice. They only have 3 movements. So if they really want to go hit otters, they can. I don't expect them to want to hit cats right now because there aren't any great clearings for that. This is just where it ends up being birds' responsibility to take care of clearings like 4. You got to make bats actually work for their points.
Recruit 4. Go to my moves.
But with a mouse in battle, I mean, they could be trying to hit 5. I think that's reasonable too. There are a lot of bats there, so it does do something. Birds do have to use their warriors up somehow.
Attack in here, so I'm going to move.
We are going to look into bunny over there. Safety build in 6. They're probably going to get a mouse battle in 10.
I'll move from bird.
They could do the mouse battle in 5.
I'll move from fox.
Okay.
Hello.
That's the plan.
So there are 2 battles on clearing 4.
Yeah, or do I just go straight into 5 and do some work?
Attacking 5 is probably more meaningful. It gets rid of more guys. But it's going to cost all 3 battles and you got to roll better. Well, 7 and 3 battles or 5 and 2 battles. So
You do have the mouse battle, so.
Yeah, sort of thinking it. I might just leave one extra dude back here.
this seems fine to me.
I think a bit of play.
But bird's going to get 4 points off of build the roosts. They might get 1 point here and join cats at 20.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Cats no longer have their keep space, but I think they'll be safe for a turn. And then they really might threaten to win next turn.
Oh, yeah.
So
Can
birds
I-
hit bats now. Bats are kind of off the hook. Cats get hit. Bats win.
Card, can I just quickly craft raiding party again?
I think since you didn't gain any new info, it should be fine.
Yeah, you can roll it back to that.
Cool. Yeah, it just matters for this move, I guess, because that's so I moved 1 bunny, then I moved bird, then I moved fox.
That's an extra battle here.
5. Right. I'm going to attack the bats in 5. You
No.
ambush.
No,
So that's not even using raiding party either. And they might have needed it.
At the rolling 0 to 0.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
crazy.
do it again.
Alright. If you attack me again, you don't have any chance to get a cobalt for yourself. You're much more likely to just give a free point to others. So you should
Oh,
probably spend
sorry,
your
I
battle.
meant. Oh,
Else-
yeah, sorry, I forgot to say I attacked with the raiding party for my first attack, but
Unfortunately, too late for that.
yeah, I realize. So yeah, rip. I'll attack the bats again.
Wait, before you roll, are you sure you want to do this? You have no way of getting my assembly, and otters can just.
Are you
take
sure you
the
want to
quick
police?
Oh,
I can't because you can
weird.
So
ambush
you-
me. And I don't want to get ambushed. We only have 3 guys.
oh, screwed up. That was my whole plan, was to use my 4 attacks on this.
Yeah, sometimes you get them like the 0-0.
Well, bats do need to be hit. But like,
I know. That's yeah, it's
and
sort of
me,
worked out for my benefit.
yeah. Well,
I'm just gonna
Nada's
hit him.
argument of like me cleaning up the cardboard doesn't take into account his ambush. So
I don't know. Let me just think this one through. I don't really have any other really good choices.
Yeah, this is easily the
Back
best
here. I just
battle
wanna
for birds.
Roll a 3.
I don't mind someone else picking up
You
that.
want to ambush?
Oh no, you can go.
They get a 2-0, so
Too well.
not quite good enough. 5 damage in 3 battles. Missing out on the raiding party extra battle, unfortunately, and
Yeah,
not great
I
rolls.
Flip this thing upside down, but
you can just press F.
F.
oh, F, yeah, of course. Of course. 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
19. Still able to get a turn 7 win, but I mean, I think bats are going to get it first.
And that concludes my turn.
Even cats have a shot for turn 7. Otters,
Oh,
not feeling as good about that.
sucks.
Only otter funds over
Really
here.
thought about raiding party there. After I literally said if I could craft it.
They do have the extra actions from their
I
crafts,
want
though.
to
Yeah.
die in that clearing.
Yeah.
They could get... So if they do trading post, or if they trade post, then crafts sword plus bag. You know, that's some points. They can get points that way.
Is also a lot, right?
You had your whole supply on the board.
Just for me, it was more just I wanted.
I don't think we're gonna see a reasonable place to get Fox trade post, though.
Like thought process, right? I was like, oh, if I craft raiding party, surely 4 attacks will get through that.
You saw Anvil get discarded. Yeah, they drew the correct amount. Oh, Anvil got crafted. Yeah, okay. Otter's in a rough spot. How can they make turn 8 happen? If they only have their own funds, they don't want to waste them.
Nice bird sounds in the background.
They could look for another bag or a crossbow.
Yeah, there's some birds chirping. Someone's mic.
I think it's not if.
Probably.
Very fitting.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
If I had to guess how the game is going to go, though, cats are going to make a little push for it right now. And then bats will follow suit and then be like, hey birds, you gotta hit cats. Birds will do just enough to probably stop cats, and then, I mean, cats aren't gonna stop bats.
So quiet now. As the authors type in their cash register.
So it's on birds to do enough damage to both cats and bats in order to have a shot. And
Do
it's very difficult for otters to kind of join that because there's so many other warriors on the board. Otters could go all the way over to 10 and battle it. But there's really not a whole lot of other stuff they can do. They obviously have plenty of trade posts they can put out. It's just, can they actually put out any trade posts? They would use up a bunch of funds, and then they might have to recruit to do some of that. They could, if they wanted to do a kind of wasteful turn, they could do trade posts in 3 and 10. So it'd be trade post, move, trade post, move, trade post. And then you still don't have enough. Well, you'd have to use supply train. So if you use supply chain, you then have enough to craft sword, but that gets rid of 6 of your funds. You do get 8 points, putting otters at 24. But I mean, bats are probably just gonna buy and craft sword at some point because they're gonna think otters probably don't win. Or bats just hold off on buying sword until turn 7 when it's just a guaranteed win. So they could be playing it that way. They already crafted one of the swords. And now it's back in the deck. But so is Apprentice, which is a way to craft coins. Either way, I wouldn't want to see otters use up like 6 funds. That's just very wasteful. It doesn't set up their next turn very well. So they might choose to do like one of them this turn. What's the easiest way to do a sword craft if they wanted? I think they'd have to just recruit twice. Then use supply train to, and yeah, supply train and move to. They only use 2 funds to get to 7 because they got to go through 10. So that'd be spend 2 funds to recruit, move to trade post spend, and then they craft. They could use mouse squires in 10 along the way, but you don't want to lose warriors. And even if they go to mouse hold, that's more movements you got to do. So if otters are willing to roll another 3-0, that's not bad. But that does spend 4 funds, meaning they would only get like 5 points this turn. 6 if they do the bag. And that's assuming that they get the cardboard point, which still puts them at 22, but then they'd have 8 funds for next turn. And that's definitely not enough. With
Tough
if they're
turn.
just otters.
This is a tough turn.
Yeah.
They are really gonna need to. What otters really needed was trying to get more funds earlier. And those extra battles by birds on otters put them in this kind of position. When those battles could have been spent on someone like bats instead. In that case, otters are still arguably struggling, but much easier to deal with than bats at this point. Otters probably also feeling like they might need to hit the bats in 5. But that really can be a cat job. I would personally ask the cats to do it. Because they already have warriors there, and cats are trying to win turn 7. That's a point. They get to build and do that. March build, hit bats. So it is reasonable for cats to be doing the hit. It's also reasonable for cats to drop guys in 9 and make that more annoying for bats. But that's something that you have to talk about with cats because they really have not cared about bats in 9 at all. Which is fine. They've only entreated once. But if cats just play their own game, that's not slowing down the game for otters. So it's definitely not on otters to hit bats if cats and birds lose to bats because of neither one of them being willing to hit them enough. That's just what's going to happen. Birds did throw plenty of battles into the bats, so I'm sure cats can follow it up. Cats are best at interfering with bats by just ruling over things, making it much more challenging to do things like empower. I would like to see cats march out of 5. They could take all those guys and go into 3. Or alternatively, they can abandon 8, but the problem is that's points for bats. Definitely curious what everybody's gonna do this turn. In the meantime, check out these stats as like a bonus reminder where we've come from. Nadav coming off a bat win. Had a few bat wins in HOOT 2, I want to say also. Marin also coming off a bat win. But none of the others playing bats. We have a lot of people playing factions that they were not playing previously in this game, in this tournament. So that is interesting to see, just not of comfy on bats, you could say. Extortionator, the player in here coming from the winners round. Marin and Will Revolt coming from losers round 2. Marin had the extra game in the winners round because of going 2-1. So Marin with the max number of games at this point.
That's have 5 guys.
This is semifinals, of course. So winner makes it onto the
I don't
championship
think
match.
Otters can win on their turn by buying from me. Otters? Bats? I meant to say bats. I can't buy for myself. Although I guess I kind of buy for myself with protectionism.
In a way.
Yeah. Kind of how that works, I guess.
If bats buy sword, that might be true. They get to empower with it and craft. It's a big deal. Ten funds to work with.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3,
And it's do or die.
5.
Losers are out. We're in a 16-player semifinal. That's just how it worked this tournament. So,
1,
10 actions plus supply train and mouse squares to work with.
3,
I would assume that one of the swords gets used up,
5, 6, 7.
but extra draws
Hmm.
could definitely happen. The deck just reshuffled. We're counting the turns right now on the actions. Let's see, where's... I haven't seen Marin's mouse really pointing to anything quite yet. If Otters recruit once, they could go all the way over to 6. And that recruit could be with a mouse trade post. But if they recruit once, they get to move into 6, get 1 bunny trade post, which is halfway there to crafting coins. They may choose to attack 6, but you really need birds to put their focus on bats, in my opinion, and then cats to a lesser extent. But I mean, if bats aren't winning turn 7, I mean, otters have to be so confident in a turn 8 win, which I think that's a lot more reasonable. But like, if otters don't win turn 8, there's no way they get a turn 9. That's just judging by the pace that we're at so far. Because even turn 8 for otters looks unlikely. Very unlikely.
1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 1, 2.
So this turn shapes a lot for the remainder of the otters game. Might even lock out the ability to win turn 7 at all.
9, 10. And that would be...
I don't think they can really get super lucky either with what's available for crafting. Another way to weaken bats is actually to push them into using an ambush. Because if they use up their ambush, that's one less card they're working with. I'd be very surprised if not have used it as an
Like,
actual
no matter
ambush.
what I do not. I'm like a couple actions short. It's unfortunate. Maybe I just hit the bats? No.
If otters hit the bats in 9, that would be an interesting idea, I think. But it's obviously risky. Bats only have a bag, I think, right now. Yeah, not of going back and forth between the hands, thinking about what to do. But bats have standard bear, so at some point they can make good use of that. If any double stuff comes up. Battle Council, I doubt they'll use that for anything, but yeah, we're looking at a bad turn 7 win, most likely. There is, however, coins and bird sword available. So if bats buy coins, can they technically win? Is worth thinking about. Same idea. If bats buy sword, can they just win? Right now they don't exactly have funds. Well, actually they do now. They did just lose a lot from the birds. But I mean, bats just have to get like something has to happen to the bats.
We're gonna move
They managed to survive 3 attacks from birds.
here.
But I do think it should be on cats to do it,
Then
personally.
return supply train to hand.
Okay, we got a move and supply train. We'll see if otters make birds angry at them again. Because birds liked getting angry or something earlier. I don't know if Marin sees a way for otters to win on
I do this
7.
every time. Yeah. I'll commit an otter to.
But this is mouse.
Eerie in 10.
So we got mouse hold.
Would you like to ambush, Eerie?
No ambush.
Good roll.
Okay.
I will go to the mouse hold. I can't. Okay.
You can.
You can.
That
It's a
was a
battle.
roll.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Roll mistake.
Yeah. Thank you. I forgot the clarification. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay. So otter's gonna pick up a point there, and
Okay. Mouse squires.
they have a little bit they can do, that's for sure. Just don't want to waste funds. They very fortunately didn't lose anybody. So 8 funds remaining. If they really want sword, they gotta get 2 more guys. If they want to work towards coins, they gotta get 1 more guy.
Spend. I guess I'm gonna spend the mouse sword. I think.
If I had to choose between the two, I'd be spending
To
the bird
battle
one.
the roost in 10.
But
No ambush.
if the idea is to craft it this turn, it doesn't matter.
And then we'll commit. Oh, that's the special otter. Commit a fund to move up.
Ooh, going to 6.
here.
So I'm pretty sure we're not gonna see arms trader crafted then.
And then commit another fund to battle the area in 6.
No ambush.
So this weekend's the chances of
Oh.
birds hitting
Those two.
anyone quite a bit.
It's unfortunate.
And takes out the I mean, this is a rough situation. Otters are gonna have to be careful with their trade posts too, because bats have a little trick they can do about them. Okay, 6 funds remaining.
All right.
We'll see if a trade post goes
In
down
that
and if they
case-
move, do anything else.
I will trade post in that clearing for 2 points.
So if bats don't buy sword,
Mhm.
otters are in position to try to do 2 trade posts and then craft both
And then I'm
coins and
going
sword.
to
So yeah, this seems like it adds up.
Otter to craft the bag.
It's just the right amount, but I mean, are they really going to be able to spend otter funds? And it's just it's so close. I think they do need a craft supply train. They might as well draw.
I'll commit.
I think they got to move out of 6. Adding to the craftables. That one's gone, of course. But that's a mouse card. That's for mouse squires. So I definitely want to see otters end up in 10.
I'll commit another otter to craft supply train.
Okay, they got an action bank for next turn. And
we'll just move back, I guess.
yeah. Okay, so otters as close to possible for saying they're in position, I'd say. Bats
All right. That is
might win on their turn if they buy one of those, but can't buy 2 at least. We'll see how much otters get talked about, but if you gotta buy, you gotta buy for 4, and otters might win turn 7 in that case. I don't think this... So this probably contributes to stopping birds turn 7, but not fully. And assuming bats just try to position for turn 7 and don't just go for a win. I mean, birds have to split their attacks between bats and cats. And maybe even otters. So a lot really relies on what the birds attack, I think. So assuming that bats actually just don't have a win, then whatever birds attack and however much remains on the board at the time dictates what otters can spend their remaining funds on, and if they can actually find a turn 7 win. Because they do have the means. You know, they have enough funds to do trade posts and crafts. And they have a little bit extra to spare to do a little bit of movement actions. So it's possible, but I mean, are they really going to get a fox trade post down?
Yeah, the otters really want to be hitting 6, bro.
If the trade post in 6 gets removed, which I doubt it will, bats are just going to oversee it. But if it gets removed, then maybe they can get another one of those down. I have a hard time seeing them get a trade post in like 7 and 11 or 8, but it could happen. Cats could move out now. They probably want to build in 3. But if Cats just abandon it, I think Bats have the win. Because they have everything they need. And they just buy coins. Or sword. I mean, it's kind of the same amount of points. You get an empower point and 2, or you just get the 3. So probably better just to buy coins, in my opinion. So you don't have to risk the empower. But they can probably position to do enough. So, you know, if we assume they have 6 cards, and they're gonna craft bag and coins, and then they get +2. They gotta find 2 more points, which they might be able to do with standard bearer, but maybe not. If Cats abandon 6, or if Cats abandon 8, that is 2 more points. But we are very close to a Bat turn 6 win. It's not quite doable yet. Just a little bit more lucky draws from Bats would have made that possible. But hey, Cats could do something that changes things. It's going to be on the rest of the table to recognize any misplays from Cats that open it up for Bats. Hitting 5 is a pretty important kind of thing to do. Bats don't have any loyalists, though, so they don't lose any extra loyalists. But they get rid of the assembly, which means they can't just agitate there for a point. Bats have enough to buy. Cats do not. What are Cats going to do, though? I think Bats are most relevant at the moment, but Cats do have 2 bird cards in hand. And they are able to craft the bag themselves, but that would involve entreating. So they could do that, then punch the Bats. So they got 5 actions. How much do they got? They got 3 wood. If they had 1 more work, they could overwork twice. March, build in 3. That'd be 7 points. Plus 1 for the bag. So they don't have that kind of wood, though, so not an option. They do get... I can see 7 points total, because they build a workshop instead that way. But do you really want to overwork twice just to build a workshop? Only 3 wood. So I would assume that Cats aren't gonna build more than the sawmill. And if they wanted to abandon a workshop, they could. I mean, they already abandoned 9, but Bat's gonna go after them. Just gotta be careful about those points. Definitely no communication between the players, though. Not willing to work with each other. much this game, which I think has been going better for bats than anyone else. Because bats just have their plan. Birds are vengeful, but feel a duty to police. Birds definitely have the ability to still win turn 7 though. I mean, it's charismatic. So they're gonna have plenty of warriors to afford on what's now 3 battles. So they can do that damage. Birds, of course, with their fox and recruit still.
Off the bag.
You can't.
Oh yeah, I need to intrude first, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'm intruding in 5.
let me think for a second. Okay. That's all right. Yeah, I'll take the loyalist. Continue. So
What was there to think about?
if I want to take the loyalist,
Oh, would you just not take it at all?
I don't know if that's an option.
Does that even make sense? Not to take it.
If there's
Mm.
sure there's some like niche thing.
You might as well have it though.
And if he's looking to buy any
Yeah.
cards from the others,
The play bats
Is
can't.
what
What
I-
are
That
they
is the
buying?
thought.
that's what I would be looking at.
But do they really want to risk
I
that?
think that like if I buy from the others, then they just get a bunch of easy trade pulls on me.
Yeah, if you buy from the others and don't win. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah, right.
could
Better
clue
trade
people
pulls buy
into
instead of winning-
how close the bats might be.
winning turn yet.
Yeah.
All right. So crafted 1 point. So what else am I gonna do here?
But I guess the intruding thing doesn't matter because not if you could just move loyalist to your supply, right? What does that mean?
Wait.
Freely? I mean only on your turn, or like whenever you want.
Oh, I actually forgot about this all, but yeah, so it doesn't matter.
That is true.
Sentence.
So I guess that doesn't matter because of
I
that.
actually never seen anyone use it, but I assume it's also not on your turn.
I didn't even read that. That's crazy.
That'd be a funny trick if you're like, guys, I can't buy. I only have 3 guys. And then you just
Yeah.
leave it.
You move a loyalist. Yeah.
Since we're talking about that, this might be a topic that is worth getting a more official kind of ruling on, but the way that the law is written, entreat just says bats may do one or the other. Which I'm not sure if that's it's not a they must do one or the other. It says they may do one or the other. And then in addition, the at any time, I would assume that can also be on other people's turns because it literally just says at any time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's actually a cool thing.
that is what the law says. It says may and it says at any time.
That'd be a funny trick. Gotta keep
Yeah.
that in the hat.
But either way, bats do have to make a decision.
I already did.
Yep.
So that was crafting. Started the battles. I'll battle the bats in 5.
I'm
One
not
ambush.
going to. No, you can.
All right, we got the battle in 5. And goodbye, loyalist.
Rip my VP.
Rip loyalist.
Yeah. Sad times.
Lose 2 more warriors, you can buy twice. Kidding.
I wish.
Got to be at a
Shuttle your warriors
another
in.
trade post. So let's see if cats do anything else.
Right. So now, as a second action,
But interesting bat-related topics. I don't think I would need to ask in root rules for any additional clarification, but someone definitely can. The law seems pretty easy to follow.
There's a point.
yeah, I'm thinking whether I should move here.
Yeah, that's a point for bats. But it's a card if they assemble there. But it's a point. What do bats assemble on? They assemble on 6 for only +3. I think bats are still gonna come up like a point or two short. Or in this case, more like 2 or 3 points short.
Oh, actually, move here.
But bats are definitely gonna be able to still get
4.
what they need. Now this is more interesting versus the
It's gonna be a
bats.
busy clearing now.
Hello.
Hello.
Very-
Alright, so that's 2 with March, and now I'm gonna spend 3 wood.
Kill.
You will have to entreat if you're building there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have. Oh yeah, I have to treat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good.
This is-
because that's gonna mess up everything, right?
This is actually good for bats
I
though.
know it's
Yeah.
fine.
Because this allows usage of standard bearer.
Build.
Yeah, because I
Doesn't
just
mean
gave you,
loyalist.
I just gave you loyalist, so I need to move one first here.
Oh, I lost that list for the
You
past.
lost.
Oh yeah, you lost.
can
for-
only gain.
Yeah, you can. You lose because you lost the assembly, right? I forgot that part.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So this opens up another point to bats. I think they're at 29 possible points now.
Don't worry. You're fine.
my. I'm just worried that this movement may not be the best after all.
But that does involve buying coins, by the way.
Yeah, no worries. You can, up until you're in plate, you can still take back.
Yeah, the thing is, I need to connect my things with Hal. No, I think that's that makes sense. So that's 1 and 2 here.
It would be funny though if bats go for 29 just to still lose.
Okay, so it's okay. I'm intruding 4.
You have to have a lot of faith to make a burst like that.
I'm going to take a loyalist.
Right. Okay. I already spent the 3 wood, so I'm gonna place my sawmill there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sawmill in 4.
No. Yeah, it's 3 points.
Yeah.
Cats at 25.
Anything else I can do?
They're fairly defended. They did 3 actions.
Yeah. That's
They could have crafted Friend of the Mice.
yeah. The assembly kind of defends me, but also defends the birds. So
Yeah.
that's
Super defended.
yeah, right.
I wonder if that would have been better.
Let's have a nice party there then. Let's see what I can do.
If they did that, they would have had to entreat
Right.
twice. But you can just make sure that you do that in the right order. You get 1 extra action instead of the bag. But the the bag is a point that the bats no longer get either.
It was 3.
So I think bats cap at 28 now. I could be wrong, but
Right.
just drawing, finding the same coins earlier.
Third one.
That's good hand. If they somehow manage to keep that workshop, which they're not,
Body coin.
Cats definitely can find a win next turn. I heard Nadav say something about buying, so Nadav must see it. I do wonder what I was missing, or if Nadav thinks it's just in the bag.
Yep.
So I see two.
Oh, this is kind of a tricky turn.
I see. Let's see. Okay, so they max out at 6 points if they empower twice, and also
Oh, I think that's the yes.
and also get the +4 on oversee.
I'm going to
They get 1 cardboard from standard bear,
in clearing
so
number
7. They get 10 points because of bake sale. They might get an 11 point if they're attacking 6.
I'm button the workshop.
Can you just make sure they're laid out like this still?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Oops. Okay.
Ambush, 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 ambush.
Sorry, you're battling me.
No, it's
No,
battling
no,
me.
Do you have an ambush?
No, no ambush.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, this might be the 11th point.
So that's a point. And I'm going to return standard bear to hand to battle the birds.
Okay. So using stand bear for this means that it's not going to be used on birds in 4.
Carry on.
Would you like to ambush?
Negative.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3. It depends on the trade post, I think. Do they have enough if they put something down and agitate?
Recruit once in clearing number 6. And I'm going to battle the otters.
Pick your trophy.
Thanks. That's another point.
Okay, that's a 21. Do they have 9 more points? They have +3 from coins. They only get 2 points from him.
I miscounted.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I had the assembly in 5. Okay. Let's see. Whoops.
I got 3 cards.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Otter's locking in that buy.
Once more. Let's see if this can stay.
What do bats do here? But of course, otters no longer have coins. Instead, they have the ability to get bat trade posts.
That's pretty bad farm,
but which could be enough to close it out.
Okay, I guess still away. Okay, I guess there is something. It's just lower odds than I hoped for.
Okay, lower odds.
I'm going to discard standard bear to assemble here. Yeah, those probably a mistake.
Okay, yeah. That's the right order.
I'm going to assemble in clearing number 3.
So we still see the assemble and
I'm going to move from clearing number 1 to clearing number 4.
Okay, so there are 2 safe empowers here now. Oh no, that one's not safe. No banish. I think they gotta move the other way.
Oh, actually, I need.
Oh no, they can't agitate them.
The odds are looking great.
Okay, so that's
okay.
8 guys. They gotta roll a 1 or 2, or 1 or 0.
I don't have anything to do in daylight.
Agitate. They get the crafts.
Evening. So
1, 2, 3, 4. They get 6 points plus 2. that? Am I missing another one?
Then I guess before I do that, I won't click yet. I'm going to return thirdly binder to hand to empower in 9.
Okay.
2. Not ideal. Okay.
So they can roll a 1 or 0 there. It's 50% shot there.
I
Cats have 6. Bats have 7. So that's still the better odds. We're rolling 50% in 9.
agitate
You have to
again.
roll a 1 or a 0 on Empower?
Yeah, I thought I had a sure win, but I forgot I can't craft the bag anymore. So
Ah, yeah. Those dark
Yeah.
cats.
yeah, I calculated it too early. Oh well. Let's see. Now
Is there a point I'm missing?
going to. Yeah, I think that's just it. Either I roll here or I don't. Fine. 4 points of cover.
You just agitated, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I did. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do. I'm going to empower again in 9 with Shadow Cancer.
Good luck.
Ooh, didn't matter anyway.
No. Alright. I can take the point, so I'm going to take the loyalists.
Loyalists.
Not going to do any other actions.
At least it's still
Going to
ruling.
coins and bag.
You
Oh,
can't
there's
go
no
there.
bag.
Also no bag. Oh, whoops. So I guess all of this was not possible. I'm going to take 3 points to 25. Then I'm going to adjourn some things.
1, 2, 3.
And score another 3 points. Yeah, not my best turn as bats. Going to draw a card and
So they were still at 29 anyway, even if that empower worth points. Did they have a way to win? Because that's not good enough either way. I think Standard Bearer needed to be on 4. It needed to be on clearing 4 against the birds. But they don't have Banish there. So couldn't have done that. They do now. But bats have a guaranteed win next turn. They have enough cards. They can just agitate. All bats have to do at this point is assemble on 2 things with their birds, and then agitate on the suits that they are. At least one of them has to be a mouse, which, funnily enough, there is not a mouse right now. But you know, that is the scenario that bats need to win. Cats win first though, and now otters legitimately have a shot. But there are 2 otters, and is 2 enough? Well, birds can hit the otters, but then that just lets the cats win. So if birds want to use 2 attacks on otters and open the door for cats for an easy win, they can. And they might take that revenge. They do have at least 4 battles to work with. Yeah, I didn't see a way for bats to do it. I think they were capped at... I thought they were capped at 28. But there was the there was still the ability to get the +4 and the workshop that I miscounted on my part. And I was also assuming that they were going to use Standard Bearer on 4, so that's just they didn't have a fox card. What do birds get though?
Otters win on their turn.
Gotta ask about otters. Not thinking about it, just saying yes.
Especially if they just collect all the cardboard in 9 and 2.
I mean, they can play both with me at least once, probably, actually. Maybe.
Very easy to stop, I think.
But
I mean, no matter what, it seems either I win, then either cats win, then bats win. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
birds are
Yeah, so unless
kind of
Belt
doomed,
can find
unfortunately.
some
Yeah,
win,
that's what I mean. I'm like, I'm sort
Yeah.
of just, I'm trying to.
Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, is Nadav gonna be able to talk birds into taking more revenge on otters once again? Even though otters are just doing what they can.
Like for me,
Bats who allowed otters this chance to win.
yeah, like I mean, there's no point in me.
So I
I'll
think
just
Extortionator is more the player to just max points here
to-
and just whatever happens happens.
Oh,
I'm gonna put
Which would be attacking on like 6.
build.
There you go, another build.
I think
Probably
I'll
going to
put
6.
Another bird in attack, and we'll just see what we can do. See how we go.
Do they win if they kill that in the keep?
You can try and buy the soul.
Okay.
Birds do have a win, I think,
Yeah,
if
I
they
think
go
I'm-
for
I
sword,
think I'm gonna try.
hit the.
In the spirit of fan.
They gotta do it, of course, but let's assume that birds get 2 cardboard and
I'll be honest, I haven't really.
9. They get 3 cardboard and 12,
Got
but
it.
they're obviously not gonna be able to get through all the
Sorry
stuff.
about
Otter's now
that. Or at least-
overfed, you could say. So we'll see if birds do enough to stop that. Bats kind of sealed the deal. Unless birds were to actually
Birds for the
stop
win.
them. So Otter's now in trade post only territory,
He's shooting for the moon.
I'm shooting for the moon with.
but it's possible that the
30 minutes of calculations there.
possible the bats
That's
Yeah.
okay.
can be removed
Probably took
Yeah.
a third
in enough
minute
spots.
last turn, so.
I think I've got 5 attacks, and my options. I'm sort of thinking I'm hitting here for 3 cardboard.
Let's see.
I got-
You
We'll see.
guys
I got a
see.
leftover attack. So what if I got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4?
We of course can
3.
see the field
I need
hospital
5
situation,
cardboard.
but that
Yeah,
does
my
look
point
like
is that
enough for
I have
birds.
all the cards to fill the hospital there.
Wait.
Yeah, well, I mean, cats want to win.
They're defending
I-
Cardboard?
I think I've cooked
Literally, my 5
1.
cards are for the hospital. So you're not taking a keep.
You got 5 mouse cards or 5 bird cards though?
I have a combination of both.
Oh my god. That's such a good idea.
No way.
Oh my god.
Oh, so cooked.
Cats just making it more obvious they can win on their turn.
That's here.
Yeah.
That's
I think without the
here.
three
I
cardboard,
I don't see how
Bad
others don't win after this.
Yeah. But can I get there? That's 3, 4.
Oh no.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter to birds, because like if they don't win on this turn, then they're just not winning.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
like,
like,
that's sort of my
are
option.
you gonna really make that easy for otters to win this game?
I wanted to
I
do.
haven't.
If birds have any non-zero chance of winning,
I gave them
they have to
I
go
mean,
for it this
even-
turn.
If there was
Even
one
if-
player this game that destroyed your chances of winning, it was otters.
It just so happens
hit
that
him
that
here
gives otters the win if
and
they
then
don't.
hit him here, I still think that, and even if I didn't give him those, like my 4 there, he would have crafted. Surely he would have trade posted. He would have crafted the sword at least. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I think-
I'm not an Otters player, but I reckon the Otters would have pulled it out.
Yeah,
basically, I
I
think-
I can still win even if you hit me in 10 and 5.
Yeah,
That's
that's that was sort of my logic. So then I sort of just went down.
I
this
think
path of,
there is a
like,
chance,
YOLO.
a very small
Yeah.
chance they miss if birds really try, but birds really have no incentive to do that, so it's
Yeah,
only if they really want.
even if it was possible to stop me.
So what have I got to do? I got to entreat one of these bad boys so I can actually craft the sword.
Yeah.
I'm
Be
gonna,
careful, I might win.
I'm gonna entreat 5, please.
You got it. Oh,
You took the
uh,
loyalist?
He
I
took
don't
the
have
loyalist.
anything in the supply, but let's say yes.
Okay. Out of supply.
That for
Doesn't
2.
have to place them.
Only one.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, that makes my odds even worse. Why
think
can't I pick
that-
up this sword, by the way?
It has a button map
Sort of
button on it.
bugged.
Oh, you can here you go.
Alright, I'm just gonna score that.
I give you the
So
sword.
1 point.
So basically, you need 6 cardboard with 5 buttons.
It's even worse.
I think your only chance is cats forgetting to fill hospitals. Maybe if you.
You just said it. He's gonna remember now.
Yeah.
Nah, maybe if I stall for half an hour, he'll forget.
I can feel hostile all battles.
I mean, it's better value if
Um,
you just let them go to mouse hold. Like, you don't have to spend the cards. Maybe that will convince
What
them.
am I thinking?
That would be
3,
so
4,
funny if you actually
6,
convinced someone
8.
to do that. Don't
Well,
fill the hospital,
yeah.
just put
Thing
the
is-
mouse
Six,
hole.
seven.
Thing is, if I'm not spending my mice cards for the hostel, I'm also not spending them to overwork next turn. So
I don't think I
Yeah,
even
I
have enough
guess.
turns.
Yeah, movement's an issue here,
It's
actually.
possible. You basically need a double cardboard clearing, and you don't have those.
I can't even recruit there.
You can interact me.
No, I'm just gonna.
It's
I think
literally
I can
free.
just.
I think the recruits have to go in
Literally free. It's
7.
free real estate.
I might
But-
buy
free.
it full.
yeah, collect.
Yeah, the recruits have to go in 7. You move
and
into
once you move
11,
at 9,
12.
you can do something.
But you don't have enough move to get to 9.
And
That's-
then.
You can't get to 9 and 12 without going through 8.
Like,
So you need another move to do that.
1, 2, 3. I can't even do that. So maybe I just.
Crafting feather rufflers would have made this possible. Also, raiding party for battle on 8.
At a minimum, that has troops in it.
Well, there's 3. 3 has
Reasonable.
1 lone bet. Over.
Nothing else does anything.
Yeah.
Birds really just might be short, even if they had to keep because of movement.
If I just full send it. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I exhaust all these cards. Alright, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna recruit 4 in 7.
Okay, I think they're just going for the keep.
Just
Did not get a
so move Fox, move what 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, I don't even have enough dudes. Nah, GG.
Yeah, they are just short from both clearings.
These
Wait,
darn cats and
1,
their rule.
2. I know, right? I sort of just needed 1 extra in so if I go 1, 2, 3.
If only there were one more wood over there.
1, 2, 3.
Birds could have it.
Then I've got attacks here. I'm probably just not even gonna get rule because I can't get a dude there, I don't think. To put down my 2 roosts. Unless I kill all these cats, which is sort of why I want to go this way.
I mean, you can go this way, right? I guess.
Unless I go 1, 2, and just attack here. No, oh, I'm just gonna do that. 1, oh no, but now I'm not attacking a mouse. What? I'm overcomplicating this, whereas
Can you
Or-
attack in 2, 3, and 9 and collect all the cardboard there and fulfill the decree that way? I think that's the easiest way, right?
1, 3, 9.
There's no way to get into all of these.
Yeah, it's not.
Actually,
Fox, bird, there.
Curse
I
of
can
3
get to
cards in the
there.
move column be upon you.
yeah.
The only way to do it, I think, is they have to craft feather rufflers instead of
Oh,
sword, but that's
If you
obviously another
really want
point.
to, you can just put 1 warrior in 4 and in 1 and battle me twice.
I'm just gonna full send it this way. So we'll go from Fox.
But I think they just max points if they go through 11 now.
I don't even know how many dudes that is. What's that? 3.
11 of them.
Then I move my bird.
Well,
I'll
looking
move
good for otters.
my bunny.
Especially because the otters are staying alive
You
too.
are thermal in
I'm
life
still
now.
not gonna. I'm still not gonna attack on mouse. That's crazy.
This is how
So
I
I'm gonna
felt
send
in
it
my
this
last
way.
Eerie game. I had no mouse moves at all, and everything I tried didn't work because I had no mouse moves. It was so annoying.
Yeah. Right.
Sometimes Eerie is just like really annoying to play.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you move there now?
Yeah,
Let's
No,
see.
yeah.
as in like,
Oh yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
that
Eight
is
on eight.
one move. Yeah, that
Oh.
is one move.
I think
Okay, that's one move.
But
Alright.
I went
Yeah,
one,
you get. Yeah, it
two,
was.
and then
It was
three.
still tied. It was still tied anyway.
Yeah. All right, and with that last move, I'm going to use my raiding party,
Right.
right.
and we're gonna kick things off with a crack on 12. Do you want to ambush?
We're gonna see a turmoil if
One ambush.
Oh, see those 5 mouse cards / bird cards.
Yeah.
we'll see a turmoil if
No, you don't.
birds
use
don't build an
you're
8.
on mouse hold. So you know.
I mean,
Trust.
Birds
Not going to mouse hold though.
Wait, you're not even going to go to mouse hub yourself? Lead by example.
How many battles are you gonna do that? 5, right?
I got 5 battles and I have to clear up something there, and
Yeah,
well,
that's the
I
problem.
have
Like,
to
if you
I have
think
to
that,
clear up here.
yeah,
minimum.
that's what I don't want you to do. That's
I'm surprised
feel hostile.
that 8 stayed with that many warriors, to be honest.
Alright.
I thought they were gonna move out of there.
Mouse attack on 12. Ambush.
No ambush.
You're gonna use up all these cat cards.
May the three may the threes be upon you.
All these
Let's go.
3s.
Not using mouse hold again.
Another feel hostile.
Be a friend of the mice.
It keeps
Oh.
remember it.
Alright, I gotta commit a few to 8, so I'm gonna go
3 battles remain.
first.
And yeah, bird's now doomed to turmoil.
No ambush.
Oh no, they
some serious work.
they're not doomed to turmoil if they get
That's it.
to clear off one of these, and that is a good start. Because they still have the mouse
So
build.
suddenly deciding to
They
be
still have the other build in 5.
Hitting again.
I was thinking they were gonna build in the keep,
Yep, go ahead.
but they got 5. Oh, it's close. They gotta roll another 2. If it's yeah, they gotta roll a 2 in order to not turmoil.
And only 1 attack left on 8.
Go ahead.
Alright, dodge the turmoil.
No,
There's still a cat
still have
there.
1 warrior, unfortunately.
Oh, we still have 1. I thought that
Yeah.
were all gone. Unfortunately, you failed.
Sucks.
And
Yeah,
I didn't want you to leave that cardboard there.
that's alright. I can at least.
Birds getting to 25.
put my 2 roofs down.
Fortunately, not losing 6 points. Making things look a little more competitive.
Yep.
And
Score 4.
see if Marin closes it out. They definitely can with trade post alone.
2, 3, 4.
Marin once again
Real.
gonna be able to benefit from others
Real best.
Alright.
after a horrible mistake.
He has too many funds and he fumbles it.
They will not fumble it.
Yeah, after such an unfortunate
No
mistake.
way to fun with that many funds.
Nowhere near as bad as
Okay, so
Marin's other shot, but
yeah.
Marin does have to entreat a little bit. We'll see if I get to
I just
take
have
them out
so
at
many
all.
trade posts left on my board that it's there's kind of
Yeah.
just like no RNG.
Yeah.
So I could do mouse, rabbit, fox, mouse.
That's me.
Mouse, rabbit, fox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gotta entreat once.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah.
7. I think you can stop at 5.
1, 2, 3. Why does this already count bats on mountain?
I rolled the clearing 5. That's what will count it.
Yeah. I'm just double checking. Because double checking is good. Good to
Actually,
know.
bats
Okay.
or otters don't even have to entreat.
Oh,
They get
interesting.
clearing 6 instead.
Fox, mouse. That's 8, and I need 1, and I trade post in 10. Okay, that seems like pretty good. Okay, so we'll go this to trade post. I'll entreat you in 1.
Oh,
Would you like to
okay.
do anything cool?
No.
Not even gonna put more
Let's
guys
do-
down.
And then I'll trade post in 4. I don't have to entreat 4, which is pretty sick.
Trade post clearing. Act clearing, everybody showing up at the end. Otters not
And
winning from the crafts after all.
post in
It
5,
obviously added up,
8,
but they sold them on the final turn. And
5.
bats were unable, they misplayed, unable to see. They went for the win, but didn't actually have it, leading to a situation otters are very likely to win.
10.
And then birds just did what they could because can't stop everyone else.
GG.
GG's.
GG's.
GG, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Good luck in the finals. I'll be rooting for you.
Yeah, good luck in
Yeah.
finals. Not sure when that'll be, but it'll be a bit. Thanks everyone else for participating in HOOT 3. You made it to semifinals.
Awesome.
Nice.
It was fun.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
fun.
And Marin gets to carry your hopes and dreams
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon we're
2
sending
times in a row.
strong warrior.
It was such a close game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone was gonna win this
Yeah,
turn.
close at the end.
Yeah, I'm just sad that everyone decided to overfeed the altars at the end.
I just
Well, bats would have won. They
Yeah,
or would
If-
that was a
won.
bad thing.
No, I had it my turn.
Well, yeah,
100%.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
but bats
I
tried to go for it, but didn't actually have
Yeah,
it.
they did.
I didn't see a
Yeah,
way to
that
win.
Wasn't a way.
I don't know if there
I
was
think
one.
The master.
You were at 29 max, it appeared. But I mean, hey, you can look at it again, and if you see one,
Yeah.
then that's cool.
fine.
If you had a fox card, that would have been cool because you would have been able to use standard Baron 4. That's what I was thinking you might be
Yeah.
doing, but you didn't actually have one.
Yeah, I think. I mean, obviously not with my rolls, but maybe there is a line with buying a sword, which is an extra bird, so it's the same amount of points if they don't
Yeah.
have to work for it, and then trying to get one extra carbo would be my guess.
Yeah. Could have.
Yeah.
There isn't.
I was so
I didn't see it at least. There might have been a way.
I did have a win on your turn when you. That's when I found it, and shortly after that, you said, "Do I wonder if bats can win if they
I
buy
was really
another?"
considering hitting
Oh,
you
shit.
in 9, but
I think
Just
if you
keep
did that, you just had no win con, right? You did have
Yeah.
to win on your max now. Yeah.
yeah, basically. I had to just
I
like
was-
get as many points as I could that weren't
Yeah.
like spending my funds basically.
Yeah. Hey, well, it turns out you put the pressure on bats enough to make them make a mistake.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I don't
So.
think I would have won anyways after that cat stuff, but
I think you could have convinced birds to please cast enough if you didn't just score points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Going for another round probably was way better.
Yeah.
I just
So if you were in a less good looking position, I don't think you would have gotten stopped. You just would have had to hold back a little bit longer. Probably a couple turns though. But that's how I was predicting things were gonna go. And then you just went for it.
yeah. Oh well. Should have double checked. Oh,
But yeah, very close. Maybe there was a way.
yeah.
You'll have to look it up.
I would. I don't think with those in power rolls, but yeah. Oh well.
You finally rolled some 2s after all those
Yeah, I also
zeros.
powered like for 3 times for 0, right? Like so that was
Yeah.
that was even.
Yeah, I think you evened out at the end there.
It felt like they were all zeros or threes until
Yeah, until the end, I think it was.
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
All right.
But yeah, it was a good game. Congrats, everyone. Like I said, good job. We'll see Marin in finals.
Yep, GG's. Thanks for playing, everyone.
You
Yep.
too. Bye.
Yeah.
GG.
All right. Marin with a win. Turn 7 Otters. No, that was turn 8, actually. Where is this? I know. Yeah, that was turn 8. Turn 8 Otters. Just didn't click it at the end. And I didn't update it on my end either, so good for me. Remembering after stopping recording. I'll have to double check that one myself. But let me see what's remaining. Let me see what's left. So that's half of the semifinals already played. 2 of them played, 2 on Mountain with Mousehold. The next one that's gonna be semis 3 is with UW-Tron, Talleyrand, True American Patriot, and Dedekaru. I gotta double check when that is. I just have the player listed there. That's going to be on Thursday, the 13th at 9 p.m. Eastern. So that's not going to be for a few days. So there might not be a whole lot on this channel now that we're slowing down a lot more with the pace of games. But there's RTM action. There's been a lot of ranked games lately. So some of those videos will find their way to this channel. But I'm not streaming them all, of course. Too many to do. People posting in LFG now as well. The other semifinals game, semis 4, is even farther out. That's on the 22nd. Can't get it done until then. So it's gonna be a while before finals. It might be in September. We'll see. But I mean, only 3 games are left in the tournament. We'll play when the players are able. You got plenty of time. But August 13th, August 22nd, those are the next 2 semifinals games, and then we'll be able to schedule the championship, which now has Wyvern, Element, and Marin. Should be good. I'm not listed on streaming any upcoming RTM games, but that might change. I'm playing in a couple though, so maybe someone else will do it. I have to double check the turn count because I think I made a mistake in the box score. So I am just going to double check that later. So I think this might have actually been a turn 8 win. I just forgot to click it on one of the turns. So I'll double check it. I'll make sure the box score is correct. But at some point, I think I just forgot to click it, and then we were looking at the wrong number. And just too invested and forgetting I have to click. But yeah, next stream might be Thursday. We'll see. Maybe there'll be one before then. So, see you guys then.